Starting to record. Beautiful. Alright. Now, let's hope for no more technical difficulties. Courtney, I'm going to hand over this to you. You are now the stream screen. Alright, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Forgotten Realms Adventures Hoard of the Dragon Queen. We find ourselves in the heroes in the hedge maze in the Wood of Sharp Teeth as they got lost after the last session. And I guess
we're not lost.
to catch up any new viewers, party member Corvo, played by Trey, sadly met his fate at the hands of a couple of ropers after attempting to intervene a encounter with dragon cultists and ropers looking to take opportunity of the moment to try and get some gold. Ended up costing his life and almost that of his companions. As the players as the group continued on, they eventually found themselves to get lost. Little by little, they found themselves getting deeper and deeper when they were trying to find their way out. And before they knew it, the very trees themselves began to line up into a very dense thicket of shrubbery, until before they even knew it, they turned around and they were lost within a maze. And that's where we find ourselves today.
Alright, whose idea was it to go in the maze?
Yeah, how did we even get here?
This is perplexing. Brosho is still decomposing on the back of the cart that is being pulled by the guard drake, and currently Valethar. Yeah, that's basically how Valethar and the guard drake spent their last session, was just protecting Bro and cleaning out all the bugs from his corpse. If anyone has the corpse class on them, feel free to follow that. That was just kind of a gimmick, though. So yes, I'm going to let you guys just dive in here. You guys are lost. It appears there's two ways to go.
Well, Lance pulls out a gold piece, and we'll go to the left on heads, and we'll go to the right on tails.
You going to leave this to chance, not an educated decision?
Guess we're going right.
Okay. Oh yes, and also, just to reiterate, how this works is you guys can either use your full movement to just move somewhere, or by full movement I mean you can also dash, but no more. Don't take advantage of the free roam that I'm going to give you guys. So be sure to count your steps. And then secondly, there will be times where I'll just move you, because like you could make perception checks, or things could happen. But otherwise, for now, just tell me where you want to go, your plans are, and then you can use your movement.
We're gonna walk down to the right here until we hit some kind of intersection.
And so, very simply enough, I will just, because without any perception checks being made, you guys make it to the next part of the maze without any event. You find yourself at another crossroads.
Perception check.
All right.
Sucks.
Excellent.
I'm not good at it. Where is it?
So, let me go ahead and pull up my thing. So, 12 perception. You notice.
Where is mine?
Oh, that was Dr. Nada's.
I'm retarded. Can't find. Oh.
You're fine. Dr. Nada and Land will have rolled perception. All right.
Woo!
So together, because I'm going to consider this a help action, you guys managed to at least get 12. What you make up is that around you is a bunch of fucking trees and leaves. When you look up, you just see a canopy that overbears the entirety of the area. There are, again, bullet holes of light shooting through the top. Like, there is light.
Can I climb the wall
that
to get a higher vantage point?
You can certainly climb the wall.
Okay, before I climb the wall, does the wall look dangerous, or is it just like a normal
No,
plant?
it looks like just a bunch of trees. It almost looks like someone took really good care of this. Like,
Can I by chance roll like nature or survival to try to find some herbs to make some potions?
It's
Sure.
probably just heads.
So,
Should I tell you what
you just roll
potion I want
perception.
or something?
You just roll perception with land. So in this instance, not yet.
Okay.
Just double checking. So like I can't really touch the wall and then get away from the wall. Nothing grabs me or tries to grab me.
Are you attempting to climb the wall right now? Well, actually, before you guys do that, is there anyone else who wants to do anything?
Hey,
Trying to
wait,
climb the
wait.
wall,
Are
team.
you climbing the wall, Land?
Thinking about it.
He's thinking about it. Lance,
It sounds dangerous.
Maybe we should clear the other side of the wall and make sure
Wait.
everything's safe before you do it.
What if I'll just jump off the wall and you guys can catch me?
what you do notice is as you look at the trees, they are very, 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 very tall. Like these go up to be. Think of like a redwood forest. You know, I mean, 50, almost 60-foot high trees. Actually, I don't even know how tall those trees
Redwoods are a lot taller than that.
A lot taller than that. 100 foot tall trees. There we
All right. Is there a branch? Is there a branch at one of the top of them?
go. So what's impeccable about this hedge maze is it is definitely a hedge maze. It seems like there are almost gardeners, people that take care of it. So it is trimmed. I mean, there are branches you can attempt to climb, but
Could I shadow step to one?
It's like the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
Just higher vantage
Harry
point.
Potter maze.
Yes, so you can certainly shadow step 60 feet high. You gotta try and grab on. So that's an athletics check. Which should be
Okay,
nothing for a moment.
Lance, come under me and catch me if I don't do this.
I
Thank
will
you.
certainly try.
Alright.
I
Valethar
Be
is just
careful,
gonna stand with the guard.
Cobalt, last time he didn't catch me very well.
Yeah, but you're a lot heavier.
Alright, athletics.
That's true.
Alright.
Damn, get up there, Cobalt.
You manage to hang on. And as you look around, you see a bunch of hedge maze walls.
Is there a center? Is there like
It's
there has to be something that a hedge maze leads to somewhere.
It definitely leads to somewhere. It's just from this early on in the entrance, it doesn't seem like a vantage point is really giving you any more insight on where to go. It's almost raised more questions. You do notice there are some like wet areas.
Sorry, I need a little bit more. I kind of a description. So literally, I'm really high up,
Yes, you're about
I'm
60 feet
up.
Mhm.
and every direction I look is kind of hedge mages, and there's
Yes.
no other like tower or. Okay.
You can see the top of a canopy, and you can see abrasive, jutting walls made of more shrubberies and trees that block your view off in many directions, almost as if like someone's modeled this like a dungeon.
Okay. All right. Well.
What do you see?
So essentially, you see trees.
Trees and hedge mazes. I guess if this will help, can I
I've
roll
seen that from down here.
see if it gets me anything? Or will it not?
I didn't hear that last part.
Should I still try to roll perception just to see?
You guys
Or
have
is it
already.
literally done it? Okay.
Well, actually, not that you've already done it, but because you have this vantage, you don't really need to make the roll because you just have a better opportunity to see what's around you.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can't
You
tell
see
much more.
that, there's not really much more to say, like to describe. It's pretty plain. You hear, actually, I'm sorry, you hear something land. Off in the distance, you hear kind of like a.
Alright, I think it's an elephant monster. I'll tell them.
You know
Alright.
not to take my noises too literally.
Then after this, I'm gonna jump into Lance's arms.
Okay, Lance.
Oh God!
Alright,
and let's
remember,
split.
let's keep this in mind too.
Oh, nice. All right. Well,
Oh, you caught him like a little
he just floats on down
Hey.
like a feather,
feather.
like a griffin's feather.
I heard a noise. That's about it.
Oh yes, and the noise you heard came from. Currently, if you were to hold a compass out, you can still have direction. It seemed to come from the
Well, that's
western.
important. I
region.
pull out a compass. Does it point north?
Right now,
I think it was from north.
well, the cardinal directions are going to be quite literal here, you know. So
No, I know, but is it going all the way whichever, or is it actually pointing one direction? There's not some kind of magic screwing it up, is there?
Nothing's fucking with it right now, as far as you can tell.
Oh, fuck.
An Arcana
Well.
check could easily serve this, and Valethar kind of like looks up from his book at you,
I don't know Arcana.
and he
I
I
do.
have 0.
just looks back down. Lady Zan, what are you doing in this time?
I literally have a spell called Identify too.
I know nothing about warlocks, so you are a mystery to me.
Well, you
Would this-
see,
would this help at
warlocks
all?
get their power by making
Devil
a
work.
pact with the devil,
Yeah, that's what I thought. I heard that.
with Asmodeus. I don't know much about warlocks either.
I think I have a
I
spell
enjoy
that
these
could
conversations, Lance.
figure out if the compass is being messed with.
All right. So, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, I can flip another coin.
I say we stay on the perimeter of this maze. Heading
Sounds
towards
fair.
the center is how you get lost.
Well, that's fine by me, but we're kind of already in a center.
We can turn around and go around though. It's easy.
Oh no! Guys,
There is
Brain
no second,
blast!
currently.
we
Brain
need
blast.
to mark the walls. So we don't. I don't know. Damn it, we won't. I feel like it's a maze or something. We need to do
Leave
something.
a trail of breadcrumbs.
Maybe.
Well, we don't have any breadcrumbs, but we have a lot of gold pieces.
Valethar is just going to start really investigating these walls. Hey, you just went
Hey,
shit.
did I tell you to do that? What the hell?
All right, so you have a path going north and a path going east. Which path
Well,
would
if
you
we're
like?
gonna try to stick to the... Okay, we'll stick to the right wall. You want to do that
Oh.
and see if that gets us out?
Actually, who has the highest passive perception again?
I think it
I
was
know.
13, and I don't remember if
I
it
have
was...
13 as well. I'm pretty sure.
It's not me.
Yeah, I have 13.
I got 3.
No, it's, you got 13. It's plus...
As you sit and contemplate, Lady Zan turns around and sees something slightly alarming.
Ah!
In the time you guys have spent talking, the maze is closed behind you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Alright,
Well, that kind of explains how we got here.
well, I guess we need to go the other way then.
I say we keep moving to the right.
Oh,
Now we know what. Now that we know that we're at the end.
all right. Is that what everyone's kind of coming to here?
Sure. I'll move ahead 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Here. One
Lance.
second, stop quick.
Hey, there's something over here.
One sec. I
Lance,
said it before. It said
Make
it.
a wisdom
Stop
saving
it.
throw.
What the fuck?
Make a wisdom saving throw, Lance.
I'm not wise!
All right, Lance. Oh boy.
Oh, can't see them.
We should have gone the other way.
Lance, as soon as you turn the corner, you see a small pond that fills in the entirety of this next section. You see, it's not so deep. It seems to be maybe waist high. But as soon as you look into the water, you notice this kind of coral reef, sort of water plant, and
Oh no, it's a Kelpie!
so you failed your concentration saving throw, and
You should probably roll initiative.
you
I can actually hold my breath for a very long time.
actually did the Kelpie fuck up, and by that did I fuck up?
No, it can do that if it can see me.
Okay. Oh, okay, so you're just incapacitated right now. So yeah, you're incapacitated, and initiative is technically rolled.
I moved.
So he can't move?
He is incapacitated and cannot move, as far as you know.
I just stopped dead in my tracks.
Velithar looks over to the guard Drake. He says, "You ready, boy?"
It nods. Yeah, I am ready.
Hell yeah, shit.
It says loudly.
In its mind. Actually, I wonder if guard
What do I
Drake's
click
speaking.
for its initiative?
Do you have the sheet?
I think so. I was kind of trying to look for it.
It
earlier.
should, when you click on his token, it should have a macro for initiative.
Oh, yep.
Otherwise, on his character sheet to the right side under the cog, there's a little thing that says in it.
Oh, fuck.
Can you speak languages?
You guys better say
no,
me
you can
or
understand
I'm-
Draconic, but you can't speak
I'm
it.
real screwed here.
So Velithar will speak to you in Draconic. You can understand Velithar, but you can't speak to him. But yes,
All right.
and everyone's rolled initiative. Descending order. All right. Land. You watch as Land just stops in his tracks, and his eyes roll to the back of his head, and he drops his weapon, and he's just standing there. As soon as he turns the corner, he's like, "Hey, look, you got nothing."
Is there any way to drag people? Am I allowed to like?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can physically grab someone and move them away.
Do it.
So I'm gonna go here, and then
Oh.
I just want to drag him back because then he'll be out of sight of whatever.
All right. You're pretty small and he's pretty heavy, so you're gonna have to go ahead and make a.
Athletics.
Yeah, that'd be athletics. All right. You managed
Nice.
to pull Lance back about 5 feet out of the gaze of the Kelpie, but nothing really seems to have changed as far as his demeanor.
Just keep pulling.
How much movement do you have left, Land?
Oh, after that,
Yeah.
well, I have 45 total now. So
Okay, so
So 40.
you can move up to half of that, holding onto
Well,
Lance.
okay, then
So just move your token and I'll move him towards you.
Can I put him on my floating disc?
Absolutely.
I'll just for now. I'll just because you'll be safer just around there, and then after I have him there, I'm gonna move back. Like I'll move there.
And Mr. Guard Drake, who we still need a name.
His name is Guard Drake.
Rex.
Rax.
Rax. R-A-X. Rax.
I said
Rax.
With an E, but that's cool.
Va-
All right.
you heard in Draconic, Velithar, speaks to you earlier. He's like, "You ready,
Ooh,
boy?"
I think he understands it then.
All right. So, where does this Kelpie?
So you over to the right by
All right.
Dr. Nada. So what you guys, this is totally meta, but what you guys gathered is as soon as he looked at whatever it was, something happened to him. There are rules for averting your gaze if you didn't know about that. Which Blake knows about averting gaze. So
Well,
I don't feel
Does,
bad in the
does-
slightest.
That doesn't matter with Kelpie. Because it
Oh
has
yeah,
to
that's
see
right.
you.
It has to see you.
Oh, wait, no, it does. If the target can see the Kelpie. Okay.
Oh, yep. If the target can see the Kelpie, chooses
So
one. That's so it's if anything's within 150 feet of it, it can choose you, but you have to be looking at it.
Does the Guard Drake still have 30 squares of movement?
The Guard Drake.
I think he has more than that.
Yeah, he's got 30 regular movement, and then he can swim 30 feet.
Yeah. So, I'll
That's-
just move him there, I guess.
And then you
That's
can also
here.
take your action to dash as well.
All right. Yeah. Let's do that. So that's another 30, right?
Yes. All right, Lady Zan.
Alright. She's probably scared as fuck. After seeing what happened.
Yeah. Do you have anything that can heal someone who's incapacitated?
I don't know.
That's-
Are
I
any of those
mean-
healing things?
Let's see.
That's not healing. I
No.
mean, no.
Maybe greater restoration, but I don't think you have that yet.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I don't even think that would.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to undo incapacitation.
Well, it's
Well,
not.
he makes
incapacitated,
saves on
it's
his turn.
The charm. You have to undo the charm.
Oh, yeah, so if anyone has any thing that can undo a charm. Or kill the Kelpie.
Would she be able to?
Or break its concentration.
It's basically, if you go and avert your gaze,
Yeah. So
everything
could
you
I,
do will be made with disadvantage,
Yeah,
but you
so
won't
I
be
could,
looking.
I could like come over
Yes.
here, but like look the other way.
Yes,
and
so
shoot an
you would just
arrow.
say, I'm going to avert my gaze, and
Yeah. All right. I'm going to look towards the other bushes and nod at the Kelpie, but shoot my arrow at.
you have an arrow? Oh, you mean your bolt? Like your guiding
Oh
bolt?
yeah, I'll shoot my bolt.
Alright.
Arrow bolt.
I'll give yourself disadvantage. But 15?
Does that still hit?
15 hits.
Yay!
Let me
Ooh.
do that.
Let's go level
Bullet
2.
damage.
Level 2? Alright. Alright, and it just explodes to this beam
Nice. 20
of
damage.
radiance.
Was that the one that was focusing on me? Or
Yes.
All right, then
Lance
I'm free.
suddenly starts to breathe again. Maybe didn't
No,
sound
no,
like
no,
that.
no. You breathe normally. It's just.
I'll stop making effects for you.
Yeah.
Alright, ladies, and anything else?
Nope.
Alright.
The very danger is that it makes you breathe normally, even
And-
underwater.
For now, we'll keep initiative up, but it is technically ended. You do see, Lady Zan, from your peripheral vision and your just passive perception, there are two more corally,
Oh wait,
kelpie-like creatures.
I am gonna move back.
Okay.
I'm moving back into like right there.
And you see there's two more that are in the center of that pond. And Valethar is just back there
Ooh, we got 3
with Bro,
viewers.
and he's just like, should I move forward?
Yes, look right into their eyes.
Okay. He's got to use everything he's got to push this cart by himself.
You can leave,
Let's
bro.
see, that's
Wait. We don't want to
athletics.
leave, bro.
He
If
doesn't.
the,
Yeah, the
if
thing's.
the hedge closes behind us, we're
Yeah.
fucked. We'll lose, bro.
Okay, Valethar manages to use all of his movement to move 5 feet. He's like, I'll be back
Put
here.
your back into it.
All right, and then he bonus action dashes. He's gonna have to do another one because he's just not strong enough.
No, you're supposed to let bro in the cart first.
He's in the cart and totally failed that too. So, only got 5 feet again. Barely budge. Lance, you're watching the wimpy wizard try to push the cart.
Oh, fuck. Was that Kelpies? Ah.
Lance knows about kelpies.
Alright.
Lance has spent some time in
show.
Schultz, hasn't he?
Lance,
Yes?
should I cast an at-will illusion to the right side of the pond to avert the gaze of those kelps while you run in?
You hear from the bushes, cast darkness.
Darkness might work.
I don't have darkness.
You could try that, but you gotta wait. Oh, wait, no, you could use it as a reaction. You could do.
Cast
fog
fog cloud.
Anyway, I'm just gonna avert my gaze to go in there because it's gonna be the same either way.
Okay, so you avert your gaze and you turn the corner. Out of your peripherals, you can see two lumps of, about 5 by 5 area, 5 foot square, of kelpie son bitches.
Fucking Kelpies.
They can see you, but you're averting your gaze. You can hear in your mind like this high pitched sizzle, almost like the sound
Alright,
of bacon
it's
frying.
longbow time, and I try to shoot them with the arrow, so disadvantage.
Yes, this is gonna be interesting.
Ugh, so I'm gonna shoot the closer one. 20.
20. Oh, that hits.
So not a crit, but so 8. I'm gonna do it again.
Now do it again.
13.
13 does not hit, sadly.
Okay,
Just barely.
that's fine.
You got very close.
It's 14.
Take 14 meta damage. I'm just kidding. Alright, anything else?
I'm gonna quickly switch back to my sword and sit here and do nothing, but still looking away.
Shout out to the new viewers. Thank you so much for coming and watching. All right, Lance. Dr. Nada.
Oh man.
They don't have a lot of hit points. If we could just get a few solid hits.
Lance, actually, what you know about Kelpies from Cholt is that they're actually formidable fuckers. Like, pretty
Of course they're
hard-hearted.
formidable.
But,
Oh, fuck, it was the Radiant.
I could just blast in the general direction.
Throw in fireballs. Fireballs always work.
I fought in your general direction.
Fireball them, even though they're underwater. It's probably fine.
I don't have a fireball.
I don't see Dave in chat yet. I
Alright,
don't think he
I'm
has
gonna
fireball.
move.
Alright.
Right here, but I'm gonna keep my gaze pointed south,
Avert your gaze. All right.
averting my gaze.
Yeah, and you don't actually have to
Back
tell.
up.
You don't have to tell me what direction. Just as long as you tell me you're averting your gaze, we'll leave the abstraction to arbitration.
And should I just shoot my blast in the general direction?
Your choice.
Well, you
Do
can
you
still
push or
target
pull
them.
with your
They
Eldritch?
push.
Nice. Go for it, my friend. It's all at disadvantage, so it's a miss.
12.
And you get one more. You have a second blast. Hit.
Hit.
You. And then. As one.
Nice.
Which one do you hit? The bottom one that Lance hit, or the one above it?
The one that Lance hit.
All right, and just like that, you watch as it is obliterated
Yay.
by your force damage.
Yes.
Anything else on your turn, Dr. Nada?
No, I'm just gonna stay put.
Mr. Land, you've watched your friends kind of figure out what's going on.
The Kelpie aren't on the turn order.
You're right.
That's
They
good
don't.
for us.
They don't get a turn.
That is good for us, but just, you know.
They aren't
Probably.
kelpie after all. They're just seaweed.
Oh god, what was I thinking?
Lance just freaked out. I've always had a problem with seaweed.
Kelpie flashback.
All right, Land.
Okay. So,
Oh, you feel a new shadowy essence emanate from your fists.
I do. It feels fantastic. One second.
Almost like a piece of your draconic nature is kind of settled in.
That'll be 20.
That's within your movement.
It's keep in mind in the water it's difficult terrain.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
actually, Land, that's right. You're really short. This water is as tall as you are when you go in it. Like, it goes up to Lance's belly. So for you,
So bueno.
you're probably as tall as his belly. So I'll say this: every 10 feet, it gets deeper by 2 feet.
Whew. Okay.
So your first 20 feet of movement in there will be normal, and then
Might want to consider just throwing darts at it.
you know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Alright,
about
so I'm
6
going to,
seconds have gone by as well as you, Valithar.
I'm gonna run. Sorry.
No. Carry on.
Alright. Oh, I'm looking at the ground because I remember something to do with eyes.
Yeah, avert.
So I'm practically looking at the ground. Run up
He's
there.
not averting his gaze. He's looking at the ground.
Yes, I'm looking at the
There's
ground.
As long as you tell me you're averting your gaze in those words, then you're averting. your gaze.
Averting implies cowardice.
Yeah, actually, how smart is the guard Drake? Ooh.
Not
I was actually going to
He's-
ask that once my
he-
turn came around.
I will let you leave it to chance. So on, well, let's finish Land's turn. So
Oh
Land,
fuck, he's just gonna run in there.
I'm sorry, Land.
And I'm going to somehow throw my darts at them without looking at them.
Yeah, it's just a
Oh.
disadvantage. It's almost like you got like a hand over your face and you're still throwing.
Well, bang. Oh, good God.
7.
Woo, spicy. Wait, can I have advantage on that because I'm next to can I use my pack tactics?
No. Yes. Yes.
Let's see what it's.
Yes, because it's within 5 feet of the creature or you. Nope. Has to be 5 feet of the creature.
Okay.
Sorry. I was almost on board though.
Well,
But yeah, so,
after that,
that was a miss. Unless you have inspiration somehow.
nope. I'm gonna just look at the ground and end my turn.
Kicking
Aw.
rock in the water.
All right. Rax.
All right. So, where are we about whether or not it's cautious enough to avert its gaze?
It's probably not.
We're gonna leave it to chance. 1d2. On,
Rex- Rex
on
chases
a 1,
his
you
tail.
avert your gaze. On a 2, you do not.
Rex chases his tail in the his tail in the.
Oh!
All right. So
It caught on.
once you get within viewing distance of the Kelpie, you like get really distracted by Lance or Land. You're just like looking at them.
Someone's shouting back to it, like, "Don't look at it, boy!"
And Nada or one of us is just shouting to him to.
Actually, someone in Draconic could shout to the guard drake to look away.
Yeah.
I know multiple languages.
It's not Veilothar's turn yet, so he can't.
Land could.
Land could
Land could
have
have.
said something.
It was Land's turn
What he
right before.
didn't.
Yeah. So
No.
it is now Senior
But he
Kelpie's
did.
turn.
Oh, but oh no, we can't see where he is. He's in there. Oh, there he is.
I mean, you can kind of see where he is regardless. Let's see, what kind of movement do these things have?
Probably a
Boom.
ridiculous amount.
Yeah, in water, a lot.
Oh my god, yeah.
It comes right up to the surface.
You made your last mistake,
glad I
Mr.
did.
And
Kelpie.
it's going to make a slam attack at Land.
Missed.
It misses.
Or my armor class is higher than that.
Okay, then it misses. So it like launches out of the water at you, almost as if to like wrap itself around you, but it just lands short as you dodge out of the way. Lady Zan.
Well, I'm looking at the ground.
I'm gonna
His last mistake will be getting within melee range of me.
move into. Okay, thanks for the leg. Move into that spot
All right,
and do the same thing I did last time.
you gonna bolt it?
Yep.
So remember to you have 2 first level spell slots left now, so be sure to take those down.
I
Ooh.
used the second level last time, so I.
That's a
Oh,
miss.
you're right. You're right. However, that somehow missed.
Whoa, watch it!
Alright.
Yeah, it lands at Lance's feet.
Well, I'm just gonna
Okay,
dip
again.
back right here.
Gilligan, you want to say hi to everyone on stream? Okay. Gilligan's
That's
a dog.
my turn.
All right. From so you guys are over there dealing with the Kelpie when suddenly you hear from behind you, "Ah! It's happening again!" As Velothar attempts to push the cart, and you guys
Oh, man, it's just
might
gonna
not
cut
see,
off.
but the maze is getting shorter. It's like coming at him again, so
You
he's
can
gonna
do it, Maze. Wait,
Yeah.
no, I mean
try
Vay.
and push what? Yes.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, there we go. So he manages to push it 30 feet.
Go,
Here we
little
go.
elf, go.
And then he's totally out of breath there. He's going to bonus action dash, try to push it again.
How was the cart getting along before? Was
Oh,
it
yeah.
dark? Damn, little elfie.
He's like, "Ah!" He's just pushing the cart.
Once he got the momentum going.
Like it's like the cart's basically like a wheelbarrow that's not so deep, and it's just got Brosho's dead body on it, and Veilothar's just pushing it like you would a regular. He's just running as he watches the tree, the shrubbery line behind him moves closer and closer. But yes, that is Veilothar's turn. Lance.
All right, this time I'm gonna look at him because he's got to actually
Sometimes
do
you just
things.
gotta look at it.
Look at that.
All right, 'cause his ability's not passive. Anyway, now I'm going to attack. with
Alright.
advantage.
Wreck it.
25.
All right. All right.
And
As you bring your greatsword through the
Oh, wait,
mass of kelpie coral, how do you want to chop it up?
well, from top right to bottom left.
There are many versions of that. It is essentially wrecked.
Take that.
And with that, new ominous music. If you don't play
Well, I
The
don't
Witcher,
really like
would
this
be
direction
familiar.
at all.
Alright, and with that, initiative has come to close. A minute has gone by, and it seems that the hedge maze wall that was moving has stopped. It doesn't seem to be making any more movement.
Do you want to go in this water, guys?
No.
Do you want
Can
to
I get my floating disc
Yes.
out?
Yes, you can.
Let's get that thing out.
float over?
Who
it?
wants to draw him a floating disc?
I'll-
Draw me like one of your French floating discs.
A naked disc. Okay, so I don't think I should be the one
Yeah.
pushing the cart.
I disagree.
Okay, I'm technically a frontliner. Anyone else feel like pushing the cart with the Godric? I think we're calling them Rax now. Isn't that right, Rax?
Woof.
You should get your actual dog for this. Okay. Alright, and just as in an unoccupied space, you can see within range a circular horizontal plane of force 3 feet in diameter and 1 inch thick that floats 3 feet above the ground is now summoned and is like yellow and whitish and like this cool fayish color.
Okay, so the problem with floating disc is you can't just like sit on it and move it yourself.
Yeah, you have to get off it and it follows you.
Do we just want to say screw that and make it cooler and useful? I don't know.
Raw. Raw, boy. Raw. Rules is written.
Okay. Well, someone could follow you, but that still won't help us get over the water.
Well, we could put Brosho on the disc,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
and then the disc follows Dr. Nada, and then I don't have to push this cart anymore, and I can actually be
This
useful.
is a good burial place.
Oh, I was enjoying it. No, we need him back.
What do you mean a good burial place?
Throw him in the water. He'll fall, sink to the bottom, and
No.
that's more we did for me and my brothers.
I know,
No,
but
see, we're
aren't
gonna
we
bring him
trying to
back.
aren't we trying to get out of here to bring him back? I mean, I know it seems
That's becoming quite difficult.
it is very difficult, and I mean we did lose Corvo. I mean he was a fool, but
That was Corvo.
he don't forget he did risk himself for us
We
several
lost a lot of
times.
gold. That was a lot of gold.
No, he didn't. That's why I didn't like him.
I mean, yes, maybe I am speaking out of turn, but I just don't think his memory should be entirely for naught.
Less competition. I
Anyways.
get more gold.
Let's press forward.
We can put the elf on my disc and keep going.
All right, so
Or
we're going to
So-
treat the disc as Brosho for now because I'm sick and tired of moving this thing. And I will just keep Brosho as a really big token on the GM layer.
Okay. Land looks up to the gods.
that's not the GM later.
It says we could just leave him.
And Shantia says down to you, "Fuck you." Just kidding. She wouldn't
It's
say.
my nature.
She would just like show you her large breasts and be like, "Behold and worship Shantia's bountiful bosoms." Oh
Worshiping.
my god, that should be a shop. I want to remember that. Anyways, so you guys are in this hedge maze and it's dangerous as fuck. The water in front of you is actually very murky and stagnant. It's not pretty. I wouldn't drink it. But
You mean
if you guys
as
can,
I'm about to?
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
if you guys wish to continue on this way, you can wade through that. Instead of me having you guys use your movement, if any of you have swim speed, you can just get right through. And then to those of you who don't, it's just an athletics check to try and wade through.
Oh, are we going this way or we're going back?
It's up to you guys. I was just telling
I
you.
thought the
if you wanted to
back
go
way
through
was
this way.
closed.
No. So
It hasn't closed yet.
yeah, it closed off the way you came in. So there's still, if you were to turn around and go left, there's a way to go left still.
Like south?
Here, let me show you.
West.
What's the rules for shadow
Oh, back the way we came.
Close.
Not back the way we came.
Not quite.
Different way.
Just yeah. So the rules
Well,
for
I
shadow
can flip a
step
coin.
are on your turn. You can do the shadow step as I think a bonus action.
But like in this like since we're not like fighting or in an encounter.
Oh, so
Like-
basically in between stuff. So think of it when you're not in encounters, you still have an action, a bonus action, and a reaction. It's just like don't overload it. So like I want to do this and I want to do that. I want to do this and I want to do that. Probably not. But if you want to do like 2 easy things or just one thing or 2 things, we can probably make that happen. And then someone else gets a chance to do something, kind of like making a roll. How like I'll be like make a perception check, and then there's 8 perception rolls.
Gotcha. Just because like the way I'm thinking about this ability, it could be pretty like busted if I feel like there's not like something about it.
So
'Cause
basically,
couldn't I
every
just type
6
in-
seconds, you could shadow step as a bonus action. Yes.
It's ridiculous. Okay.
So that could be a primary form of movement for you out of combat. You would actually move faster than everyone by
could I
30
just
feet.
move?
every
Well,
6
is that where all
seconds.
we're going, team? Where I'm pinging?
Um,
Because I'll go over there first and slurk in the
I
shadow.
don't know. Or should we go back?
It ain't nothing for me.
I feel like we're going to be asking this question a lot, and I feel like standing still is, well, as you saw behind us.
Well, let's stick to the right as our original plan. So we go through the water.
Alright, I teleport over.
Oh.
Okay, so what do I have to do?
So everyone who doesn't have a swim speed, make an athletics check as you attempt to wade yourself
Oh,
through the
crap.
water.
Wait. Damn it. Not wait, but I should have probably have teleported over before we went over and told you guys it was a dead end.
It's okay.
Woo!
I think the athletic check still counts.
So, who was all going over to land? Is Valethar the only one who didn't succeed?
I guess.
Yep.
I have far
Ah,
step.
well, he can stay with the Drake.
All right. So the Drake can easily swim through this.
He could ride it.
Oh yeah! Oh, brr! Valethar, as he's trying to wade through, he like slips a few times. He's like, "Fuck it!" And he crawls onto the guard Drake. Oh, he can't. He casts Enlarge Reduce on the guard Drake and climbs on top of him
There we go.
because he's so fucking over it. And now the guard Drake just got more powerful.
Woo!
So, take a gander at that, Shane, because that affects you. So yeah, now you're big and Valethar's riding you. All right.
Nice.
It's a dead end. You don't. There's nothing there, but you do see the opposite direction. The path continues on.
Good gosh.
Valethar and the guard Drake just swim right on over.
Lance, can I jump on your back?
Sure.
Aw,
You're not that heavy.
teamwork.
Thank you.
Can I
I'll
use
just
the
move
same
my-
check, or are we rolling again?
And as you guys are, traversing through this maze, you hear a woman's laugh.
So,
Before or after we cross?
can I use the same check, or do I roll again?
You weren't sure if you were hearing it before, but you've heard it a couple times now.
Thomas?
What was that, Lance?
Can I use the same check, or should I roll again?
Yeah, nah, let's use the same check. It's been like less than a minute. So, we can move you guys over there. No one's left behind, right? Lady Zan is okay.
Need my disc.
And
Dude.
your disc. Ah!
What was that?
What layer is the disc on?
What was that?
That was nothing. You sound nuts.
It was terrifying.
I can't move that
There it
disc for
is.
some reason.
I can't either.
I
Whoever made it can though.
have a solution for
Oh, I
this.
can.
This is going to take me 10 seconds.
I got it.
This is going to take me just
Oh.
a moment, but I have a disc for you.
I can't anymore. I made it, but I can't control it anymore. I don't know what you did.
Yeah, no, I don't know why it's not working.
It's a permanent yellow disc.
It's kind of annoying though. But here, this can be the disc,
Yeah, there we go.
and this should be controlled by everyone.
Much better.
So,
Looks more disky.
can you move that?
Yeah.
Perf.
I'll make sure it stays close to me.
Correct size. Okay, so back in it. You guys can easily tell it's going to turn a corner. So you guys just gonna turn the corner?
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Right?
Alright, we don't really have anywhere else to go.
Alright, so no one made perception checks. So as you
Oh,
turn this
fuck.
corner, absolutely
Shit, fuck.
nothing bad happened.
Oh, thank God.
I'll lead the way.
Oh, thank Jesus.
I'll make a perception check as we walk
Yes,
down.
please. Actually,
Can I make perception checks as the Drake?
Can I assist?
You can.
'Cause
Oh, I can.
Alright, so the first two people who said something about it are gonna... Sorry, just because there's so many of us.
20.
Alright, so we got a 20, and then Guard Drake, you're helping.
All right. Where do I click perception on?
Rags.
I'm in its character
Yeah,
sheet.
your character sheet's a little different. So perception for the Guard Drake is just wisdom.
All right.
So just click on its wisdom. There you go. So that was a good help. So you see, and it is pretty dark, but Lance, you see to the left, there's an opening, but you also see some misty, some like pink mist.
Anybody know anything about pink mist?
Well, it looks to be the same kind of mist that killed Brosho.
I don't think we should go.
I don't. I agree. I agree with that, and I think we should. You know what? Maybe if we
God.
put the dead body back in it, it'll come back to life, and then leave it there.
I do not trust that mist.
Wait, can anyone make some kind of wind?
No.
I can.
What if we? Okay.
Valethar
Alright, blow it away.
Valethar steps off of the Guard Drake and walks up. And he pulls out his spellcasting glove and he says a few words in Draconic and casts Gust.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
And little at a time, he says, I can do this, but it's gonna take a little bit. And
That's okay.
he spends the next 10 minutes obliterating it.
Ooh.
That's reasonable.
Does Lance need this by chance?
Well, that's good.
You like what I called the disc?
Yeah.
Does he need what?
What?
Does Lance need what?
Would that help you at all at this moment, Lance? I
Dark
forget.
Dark vision? I'm like holding a torch right now, I think.
Would you like dark vision?
Sure.
Okay, I touch you and give you dark vision.
Oh, thanks.
Enjoy.
Well, that was just a strange coincidence that. Oh, now I can't. Now I don't. Okay, no, it's fine. It's
Now,
fine.
now this is real dark vision.
That's what I expect.
This is how dark vision is actually supposed
Well,
to
they
be.
don't call it dark vision for nothing.
Do you still have your torch out? Because if you do, then it's
No.
brighter. Okay, so then this is what you see. All right, yeah, but Lance, you walked through the next corner and you just see this vastness. There's more.
Oh God, guys, there's a lot up here. You should get up here. I mean,
I'm
there's like
walking
no
up.
Roll
enemies,
perception
but
checks. Should we perceive
disadvantage
things as we
in
go?
darkness.
Yeah, perception tech.
All right, Zan suggested it, so Zan, go for it.
No, I'm gonna do horribly watch. I have a +3.
All right, so no one offered to help that time. So
I'm not capable. Of
so
doing
far,
anything.
she didn't see anything. She's really good at
My
nature, but
passive
like
is 13.
this is a bit outside of just regular nature. This is definitely influenced by magic, big time.
I can intimidate the bushes.
So
Go.
Valethar gets back on top of.
Come on, head, show us a way out.
Uh,
Oh,
And it's pretty intimidating.
I tried, guys.
As
which way should
Lance,
we go?
and you're saying this to the shrubbery, right?
Like to a nearby hedge.
Okay, so you. Okay, something happens.
Oh,
Oh God, I don't think I want to know what happens.
So, as you intimidate the shrubbery,
No.
you see
Oh.
this blight, this little tree blight, comes out of the walls and just
Oh,
starts
fuck.
fucking running, and it's screeching.
I try to grab him.
Okay,
Alright,
Lance,
Rax-
Lance got an opportunity
Rax
attack,
is
and then
badass
Lance tries to
instincts are
grab
gonna
him. So
kick
Lance, opportunity attack first. Alright, that hits. And he is split asunder.
Is he dead? Is he dead?
Yeah, he's just like you
Dang it.
hear this high pitched like Spriggan sound coming out as it sort of runs away, like it thinks Lance saw it and is like screaming at it, and it terrified him. And so it ran, provoked an opportunity attack, and just like dropping a bundle of sticks, just scatters onto the ground into just a wide barrage of mess.
Lance is like, I knew that was there. I meant that.
Valithar
job,
starts
Lance.
clapping.
Good eyes. Good eyes.
Sounds like
Tom,
this dark
can I-
vision.
Can I touch that same shrubbery and cast Identify on it?
Yeah.
Try to see what kind of spell
Mhm.
is happening.
So,
This thing.
Dr. Nada, let's see here.
Lance, we should burn this place down.
You can definitely tell there is.
I highly doubt that would work, but it's worth trying.
Hey,
I mean-
actually, I need to reference something before I answer this question.
We could
give me
end
10
up burning
seconds.
down the entire forest of
Okay.
sharp tooth, but
Someone-
that would be fine.
Someone talk about
Yeah,
our
I'm
merch
fine
on the
with that.
stream.
Do you really want to
Yeah,
burn it while you're inside of
Merch?
Come
it?
on, guys.
I don't know
Yeah.
there's merch.
Come on, guys, talk about our merch. We don't have merch. Okay,
Do-
so
do we have tiny hut?
we do. Do you want me to tiny hut? We can do that right now.
No. My point is, we could probably wait out a forest fire in tiny hut.
So you identify these hedges
I kind of want
as
to burn this place down.
definite trees. I mean, there's trees, there's shrubs, weeds, vines, all sorts of different shit that makes up these hedge walls. And you've actually kind of noticed now, there's like sometimes random shields and swords and pikes and weapons sticking out of the roots, almost as if something like pulled it in. Additionally to that, you do sense a very arcane nature that imbues everything around you. All the walls, the ground, even the canopy above you.
Fire's not gonna work. Not against magic.
So there's some sort of
What about
illusion
magic?
going on.
Dispel magic.
There's a
might
bunch of swords and weapons being pulled into the soil.
This is a death maze.
It is a
Anybody
death
got-
maze.
work. Anybody got dispel magic?
Yes, I do.
Could you cast that on the maze?
All right. And Valithar steps up, and
Everyone step the hell back.
he goes where Dr. Nada was, and he begins to cast Dispel Magic.
I mean,
And-
Oh,
He holds out
I'm
his
also-
hand. Oh, what?
I'm sorry. I
What were we saying?
want to be behind you, and I'm also ready to beat somebody's ass. I'm I almost was saying like I would like opportunity because that's how alert I am.
So Valithar holds out his hand and starts to cast a spell. It takes a little bit of time, but eventually you watch as this blue arcane energy comes from his hand and starts to make a cone, and then a big old fart noise as nothing happens. And he's like, "Ah, fuck.
I was behind you, you
The-
son of a bitch.
It's like some kind of magical suppression with a really bad sense of humor."
I'd back up after you farted on me.
I didn't fart, it was the glove.
I know a fart line. Okay.
You must not know too much of Mistra and the Weave. Anyways,
My face is at your ass level.
the glove farted. So yeah, you guys have a few. You guys can go south over here. You guys can go over here, and you guys can go to the west.
Let's go north.
All right. So are you guys gonna go as a group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna move you guys all together in your marching order. So go ahead and give me a marching order. Lance and Valithar are probably close to the front.
Whoops.
Valithar is actually going to get off of Rags for this.
Khaleesi. Can you-
Ooh.
Ah.
Hot mama.
That's right. And then, so you guys, I'm gonna have to move you in a little thing here.
It's a dead end.
As you turn the corner to find a dead end.
Aw.
Well, all right. Let's go back.
Wait, could we go on the top side of this hedge?
The where? You can move back and I can tell you about it.
If you go back and then go to the top side of the hedge, there's a narrow path.
You wanted to walk to the end of this path? Is that what
It's,
you're saying?
Is it a dead end over here too?
So far, you just see it's a dead end. I mean, you could walk down it. Lance, you're not actually there. Just to see, that's fine. But yeah, so you see a dead end. Do you want to proceed down?
No, not by myself.
Smart lad. All right, I'll move you back. So it seems there's two other ways to go. There's the way to the southeast, or there's west.
South.
Let's south. I was gonna say west.
Velathar says, I say west. That's me just randomly. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I don't listen to Velathar. Velathar didn't say it.
All right, Rax, what do you think?
Gonna do a perception check, like sniff the air.
Absolutely. You can start sniffing around. Investigation. Oh
Um,
yeah, I guess
oh.
perception works, but
Smell is perception.
I'd say
'cause
go.
he
I'd
has
say
advantage.
roll intelligence instead. Oh wait, just kidding.
All
You're
right.
not good at that. Oh, he's
Whoa.
fine. Rax, you smell
Smartest
something.
group member.
You smell something. You smell something in both directions, and you need to roll a 1d2 to decide which direction you're going to go.
Oh boy.
All right.
If you roll a 1, you're going to the west. If you roll a 2, you're going south.
Shit, well, I could have flipped a coin.
All right, Rax smells something, and he points his nose west.
All right, looks like west it is.
Beast.
Beast.
So, you guys continue on. You find yet another path. As you continue on west, you see that it turns and goes south, and then there's also another way north here.
Which way? You'll smell us out of this. I'm confident.
You guys
Another
can keep
smell?
on relying on Rax's smell if you want.
Yeah.
Is that another intelligence?
No, you've already smelled it.
Yep. So now,
All right.
now it's just you smell something from both north and southwest right now.
So
So
which one's the same smell as before?
if you want to follow
Alright.
the
Keep going.
same smell as before, or do you
Same
want
Couldn't I just
to smell
ask him
something new?
because? Couldn't I just ask him because I speak Dragonic?
Yeah, but he can't answer
He can't
you.
answer you. He can understand you. You can tell him things, but he can't answer you. I mean, he can do things like a semi-smart animal could do, like agree. I don't know. Do
All right,
animals
roll
agree?
over.
I don't think so.
Shake.
I think.
Breathe
Okay.
fire.
You can train him. You
Oh
can train
my
him.
god! I think they can provoke body language.
Oh my
I don't know
Distractions.
if I can teach.
All right. So if you're
a
smelling for
dragon
the same
dog, like-
smell, roll a 1d2. If you're smelling for a new smell, roll a 1d4. All right. You smell. It is definitely coming from around the corner here. You smell
Alright, let's-
some. You smell like, and everyone else doesn't know this, but you smell like blood. You smell like a corpse. Not necessarily a corpse, but blood, fresh blood.
Oh, it's just bro.
And it's not bro, because his blood is not fresh. His blood is corroded and black, and actually, guys, there are more bugs and rot grubs in bro right now.
Ah, rock grubs. Well,
Stop
if there's
it,
rock
bro.
grubs in them, we're not even gonna be able to bring them back.
Rot grubs are like little worms that are
All right,
basically.
then he's become hazardous to the party, and we should probably just leave. Rock grubs could burrow into your brain and kill you.
As long as he's on that disc, I don't see him imposing any sort of danger. As long as we don't touch him or we're close. I don't want to leave him. I can't lose another one. We have a chance to bring him back.
I mean, we'll still have a chance.
Can we
later.
throw like a tarp over him?
You don't know that, Lance.
Well,
Money isn't everything.
I mean, it's a lot of things.
It is a lot of things, but when's the last time you've had to do a resurrection?
Well,
Ever?
we didn't really. It usually didn't work.
What do you mean?
Well, we get the gold and get all the clerics, and they didn't come back. So either they didn't want to come back, or they weren't really dead.
The gods
Well,
are
in
cruel.
hindsight, they were kind of like were-tigers and were-bears, and that was probably why.
Some lycanthropy curse. Anyways,
Yeah.
Rax, you're gonna go and smell. So
Can't true res someone who isn't dead.
is anyone going with
By the way,
Rax?
I'm going
Could
to
Rax potentially
Yeah.
just poison out the bugs and stuff off the corpse? Would that be a good?
So it really wouldn't do a whole lot. Kind of like when he made his like little nest.
Yeah. All right.
That's really just kind of a comfort thing. Because it's
Wasn't
not,
sure
it's
if you
not
could
like
just pesticide them out of there.
I don't know if that would help. But yeah, so you guys follow Rax and you see a tiny tree. At the end of this.
Oh, hey, look, a tree.
I mean, it's kind of
can't
dark.
see,
Yeah, you can
But-
see the outlines of a tree. But if you get a little bit closer,
Why did you bring us to a tree, stupid Rax?
yes, that
It
is
looks
actually
like there might
quite
be a
interesting.
small pit
No,
in front of us right before the tree.
You
can
think
anyone
that's
fly?
a small pit? I think it's a rather
No.
large.
No one can. Let's see here. And he's flipping through his book of spells and he closes it. He says, "I have nothing."
I'd like to make a perception check. This ground looks suspicious.
All right.
Throw the kobold to the tree.
Actually, I'll alleviate that for you right now. That is shadow.
What?
That is a shadow from a tree looming overhead.
Okay.
You don't even need to make a perception check. That's very clearly a shadow.
There's still ground.
Sorry. Yeah, that does kind of look like it could
Um,
be a pit hole, but it's just part of the background.
I'm gonna throw a rock at the tree.
You throw a rock at the tree. It hits the tree.
Does anything happen?
The branch blows in the wind.
Well, it's just a tree. Let's go.
Intimidate the tree.
I could identify on
I
the
could-
tree.
All right, I'll intimidate the tree.
You have to touch it to identify, I believe, right? Yep,
Yeah,
range
you
touch.
do. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, if you want to do that.
All right, but I'm gonna try to intimidate it with a 14. Come on, tree, fight me!
So, that is... Alright, you intimidate the tree, and it is a tree.
Well, I think this one's just a tree, guys. I don't.
And then,
really...
Dr. Nada, you're going to identify it? Or what are you doing?
Seduce the tree.
Is that at will, or does that cost you something?
That's
It's a part of
Oh,
my
it's Book of Ancient Secrets. Yep, that's a
Ancient
ritual. So it takes you about 10 minutes.
Oh,
Wait, no,
yeah.
no, not necessarily.
Takes 1 minute.
Takes 1 minute.
All right, guys. I'm just gonna go in there and and hit it. And we'll see what
Wait,
happens.
no, let me cast identify on it. I'll do that.
But you got to be in touch range, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
look at it.
But before I do that, can I cast what's it called? Where is it? Hold on. It's my armor. I can never
Armor
find.
of Athagras?
Yeah.
Armor of Agathis, yeah. So, you,
And I
you,
can
you get
cast
this,
up
like...
to level 3.
Yeah, so basically your only spell slots are level 3 right now. You cast everything at level 3. You can choose to cast lower, but everything defaults at 3 for you. So you have 2 level 3 spell slots always. So you have this like frosted, earthreal-like kind of armor that glosses over your form, and Lance accompanies you as you touch the tree. You take a second, and you're just focusing on the ritual, on the spell.
I'm looking out for anything damn suspicious by that tree.
So this is happening in about 6 seconds, so roll a perception check. No, this would be investigation, because you're looking right at it, right?
It wouldn't be intelligence or wisdom or anything like
Well,
that.
as
Investigation is
you're
intelligence.
looking at it, a branch wraps around Dr. Nada's arm as he's touching it.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna stab the tree.
As initiative comes around.
That's not a save. Oh, man, wasn't intimidated. Didn't. Oh,
Crap.
what's the tree's dex? It
Alright,
can't be
as-
that good. Oh, this music.
Can I cast my new ability to get out of his grasp?
You can try.
The secret gate?
It's
You roll
not.
initiative?
Let's see. First, you need to take damage from that construct.
Right, well,
Assuming
the
16.
constrict is going to do damage if 16 hits, which it does. So that is 16 bludgeoning damage to you, and you are constricted.
Rebel.
So I can cast Misty Escape?
You could
Now?
Misty Step and escape.
Almost. You will be able to, but it's still its turn. So you are now
It's my
restrained.
turn first, isn't it?
Nope. This is still happening. It constricted you,
Oh.
and now it did damage. and now it's your turn.
And that probably broke Identifier too.
So I did 16 damage.
It did 16 damage to you, and then on your next turn, you're gonna have to deal
And
with this
he-
poison.
He took damage too, because of my armor.
Yes.
Oh, armor
so
Magnus. He takes cold.
he takes what, 10 cold damage?
Yes.
I don't know.
Is that however much temp HP you have is how much damage it does?
I had 10.
All right, so it does 10 damage as the glossy, like shielding around you just breaks. You see it frosts up the vine, but doesn't quite shatter. And it is now your turn.
Okay, so I'm being held on by his.
It's got you good with the arm you were using Identify with. I knew someone would
Alright.
go up to this fucking
At
tree.
the start of your turn, you take 66 poison damage.
Oh, yep, here we go. I thought it was the end. Fucking hell. That's crazy.
All right, can I
So you take 25 poison
blast
damage.
him right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
at the
start
beginning
your
of
turn.
your turn, you take.
Now
poison
you
damage.
can Misty Step away.
Damn, you just got.
Should I cast the blast first, or can I Misty Step out of his grasp?
So it has now
I'd
done
say-
its damage, so you can now do whatever the hell you want.
You want to Misty Step first because otherwise you'll have disadvantage on that blast.
All
Get
right,
out of there first.
So you had a total of 41 damage done to you.
I'll Misty Step. It's a bonus action.
And probably just shoot back to the rest of the party.
Yeah, so 30 feet backwards. You do manage to
Yeah.
get free. So you are no longer restrained.
Alright,
Yeah,
it can't
30.
be the Assassin Vine's turn again after
And
before it
that was a
does it.
bonus action, so I can still cast my 2 blasts, right?
Oh, and it can be this Assassin's Vine's turn next, but what was that?
I can still cast both my blasts because Misty Step was a bonus action, right?
Yes, you can.
So that's the first one.
Hit. Hit.
Oh, you're pushing it back too.
All right, and with that,
Yeah,
you,
but there's a wall behind
you
them.
see it starts to get like
You can push a
de-rooted.
tree back?
Yeah, the tree itself de-roots and gets pushed
Oh,
back,
alright.
and it hits the wall. Whoops! I just rolled its initiative again.
It doesn't shoot to the top of the wall. Like the tree. That was
Yeah, and it with the second one, it gets pushed deeper into the wall, and so now on its turn, it's gonna have to spend some time trying to get out. And it does that. It spends its movement trying to get free.
I can't imagine this thing's very fast. We could probably just run.
Yep, it takes all of its movement, and it even dashes and manages to get 5 feet. And I don't think it can reach out to, can it? Entangling vines. So 15 feet, 5, 10, 15. Oh, Lance, you just got lucky. You watch as it lets out these entangling vines, 15 feet all around it, but it doesn't. It's like right at Lance's feet, but doesn't manage to actually do shit.
Oh fuck, guys, this isn't worth it. Let's just go down. Let's go back.
All
Yeah,
right.
it doesn't seem very fast.
It's
Did
not
you,
fast at all. You guys could easily walk away from this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just. I mean, I'm not in his range, so he can't opportunity attack me. Let's just leave.
All right, so yeah, you guys can just walk away from this encounter easily.
Fucking trees, right?
All right, I'll move you guys back down here. So there's still the path way back that goes south, and then there's this path
Let's
that
keep
goes
going
south.
straight. Or west.
All right, I'm gonna move you guys closer here, so I can just move you all as a group.
Hey, somebody should heal Dr. Nada.
Yeah, so Dr. Nada sustained some pretty gnarly wounds.
That would be nice.
Or we could take a short rest. I kind of
Oh,
want to get
yes.
a bit further away.
Actually, and Velithar goes to cast Tiny Hut.
Oh, guess we're taking a long rest.
And as he goes to do it, the glove makes up. Ugh. Damn it!
You are not very good at magic, are
I'm
you?
great at magic. There's something going on here. I know this spell like the back of my glove. That's new.
Sure.
Does it have something to do with your glove?
No, it can't. It worked just fine the other day. I did it just fine.
Did you try putting the glove in the other hand?
There was something telling us to use dark magic earlier. Casting fog or darkness.
Oh no, that was
Oh.
me just telling you. I was shouting that from the distance.
Oh.
That was Valethar. He's like, cast
Oh, that
darkness.
wasn't
That was just
I heard a
joke.
strange voice
Yes,
earlier.
uh,
That was
If only we
me.
had a
It
healer
wasn't
who could
explained.
help Dr. Nada.
I will heal. I said I would.
I'm talking crazy nonsense because I'm about to die.
Alright, so, what kind of healing spell you gonna use?
Let's see here.
The chat's like, that's her sheet.
Heal. Let's
Damn
out a
it, that's
fart
like
noise.
crummy as fuck. Look how crummy.
Alright.
that
Wow,
was.
that's
Damn,
a
you got,
minimum roll
you got
right
some
there.
5 HP there.
I'm sorry.
Does anyone have any healing potions? I feel like we had some healing potions.
It's okay.
Yeah, I feel like we did.
I have healer's kits. I don't have potions.
Um,
They're too expensive.
I don't know anything to heal, but
But once we get back, maybe we can look into buying.
I can cast false life on you. It's kind of just like
Uh,
having more
I have
temper.
I have a healer's kit. What does that do?
You can use that
it'll
on
just
a.
stabilize you when
yeah.
you're dead, dying.
Yeah, I
but-
don't have any potions. I'm sorry.
We
could
take a rest?
Yeah, we could take a short rest, but we want to get a little bit further away from that tree. I mean, it's slow.
In a
but
short
not that-
rest, they could get to you. Yeah. So you guys continue on the maze.
Keep on going down. And to the left.
It seems to go on for some time without anything really happening until you come to a crossroads.
Let's go down the crossroads.
Let's make a perception check.
Oh, fucking hell. Stupid
Oh.
fucking here. Sorry, my goddamn. You're not supposed to be there.
I'm
Fucking
stuck in...
scroller. I have top professional here, clearly.
Let's
Alright.
go to the left. But, like, west.
Should we perception it first?
You actually recognize. I know you don't.
No,
Oh wait, no, I moved you guys back to the wrong. No, I didn't. No, you're in the right spot. Land, you start hearing that noise again that you heard when you walked up. When you climbed up the tree, coming from around the corner.
Hey guys, let's go this way.
Should we maybe heal up first?
We could take a short rest here. I suppose. It seems like kind of dangerous place. We probably should find a dead end to do that in. Of course, whatever happens, stay together. Don't want to get separated.
We can go back up just north from here to where that crossroads was.
We don't want to be in a crossroads, because... Oh, hey. Good.
We
Now
could.
there's a...
Well, then we have a way to escape if something sneaks up on us.
Alright, well, let's just short rest here for an hour.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are going to attempt a short rest.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead.
Do I gain HP from short rest?
Yeah,
You
you,
can
roll hit dice.
Roll your hit die. As you guys are taking your short rest, do you guys hear that laughter again?
Faye, would you cut it out? It's really creepy.
That's not me. I'm not. I don't sound feminine. Shut up. He's reading his book still.
If he does that one more time.
Did you see that? Did you guys hear that?
Yes. We can't stop hearing it. Shut up.
Well, I guess I can get a spell slot back.
Yeah.
Use my arcane recovery. I never understood arcane recovery.
You can roll as many hit dice as you want.
I didn't actually mean to click silence. I was.
I can roll it again?
It was.
You can roll it up to 6 times.
Yep. You have,
Oh.
you have 6
That's
hit
the little
die.
hit dice ticker next to your death saves.
I add that to my health.
Yep.
Yep, you add all those.
Okay.
And during this time, I will tell us another story, so I'll get 8 temp HP.
Oh, thank the Lord. I mean, I didn't need it, but I mean, I will. Dude, even with the max HP at level 6, I'm at 38 max hit points.
Are we supposed to have max HP or roll?
I gave you guys all max HP for the level 6 because I felt
How
bad.
many temp hit points did we just get?
You got 8.
Shit.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you guys finish up your short rest. Delphinatus seems to be in slightly better condition. Damn, that sucks.
Alright. So my max should be 12. Oh, then I'm low.
That's good enough for me.
All right. Well, and the noise has since passed. That you heard before.
Alright,
Should we continue
my max hit points.
northwest?
Oh, yeah, we should keep going west then north.
Alright, well, I don't want to be.
I will lead you, and I just walk.
So easily you guys can traverse the next corner.
It's okay. We got a long time before we starve to death.
Oh yeah, yeah. And oh man, that's on the fucking wrong layer. I'm not saying anything. There we
I'm
go.
not saying anything, is saying something.
Say nothing.
That wasn't words.
All right, so you guys come to
There's only one path, so we keep going.
as you turn the corner of this next path and advance forward, you see
What the fuck is that?
some dead bodies.
Dragon cultists.
Oh, hey, it's more mist, and
Oh,
looks like the
fucking
cultists
mist.
met their end here.
And more mists.
Alright, Vay, get that gust going.
I don't think we have that kind of time this time.
Vay steps
Uh,
forward
I don't
and
think we have that kind of choice.
begins to start gusting.
I mean, we already just took an hour back there. I think we'll be.
As the 10 minutes that it takes for him to clear the gust, to clear the poison, you start hearing the stomping. Doom, doom.
Oh no.
Oh, hey,
That
stop
noise I
spilling
was talking
poison
about
for a
earlier.
moment.
I remember that noise.
Land does remember that noise. The mist clears. But as the
Oh, look
mist
at all
clears,
these dead cultists.
yes, there's a
Reddit
bunch of
over
dead
there.
cultists, and you hear the sound of like.
Oh shit! I'm gonna. If he's gonna
Charging
charge,
out of the
I'm gonna charge at
darkness.
him. I'm gonna charge right back at him.
All right, so Lance looks up and sees
I
out
sprint
of the
up.
darkness coming at him is a undead Minotaur.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be great.
Whoops, wrong one.
I'm feeling ramped up, ready to go.
All right. So, surrounded by a bunch of dead cultists who apparently must have gotten lost just as you had.
All right.
And you can see, actually, the weapon that this Minotaur holds still has remnants of, like, purple cloth hanging off of it and blood. As you
Oh.
see, several of the dead bodies are crushed to death.
I guess it wasn't the gas. At least not for that one. All right. I'm going to go full offensive, all attack.
Not just
Giving
crushed,
myself,
but, like, chopped. My apologies.
Give myself advantage, and I'm gonna take a swing.
Actually,
14.
yes. So you both charged at each other really quick, so we're going to make opposing strength checks to find out who lands the hit. The Minotaur.
Damn.
So this is kind of like a surprise round where he gets one swing on you. Which
misses.
it missed you anyway. So,
Which I counter with riposte.
and this is off your turn, so this isn't your turn yet. So that's
Yes.
that's cool.
Off my turn, I riposte.
All right,
18.
and that hits.
What an exchange.
All right.
All right. Then I'm going to start my turn.
Dealing some supreme damage, you do your repose as you knock its battle axe up into the air, and you come down on it with your slash, doing
Parry stab.
doing a nice amount of damage to it. Now your turn begins.
Then let's see, we can use that attack that I already made earlier. Did a 14.
You did what?
I made an attack earlier before you had that charge thing. So do we want to ignore that and roll again, or
Roll again.
Okay. Venting attack. 22.
That hits. All right. How do you want to do this?
All right. So first I take off his his leg, and as he falls to the ground, I bring the sword up and go straight down into his neck and take his head off.
As you do. As you do.
Lance just ending encounters before they can start. Taking no damage while he does it.
I had your back the whole time, Lance.
Very well. You guys hear this voice. It appears I've played with you long enough. Come to
I'm
me.
sorry, I don't speak stupid.
I'm burning this bitch down.
Come to me, dead or alive. But bring the green one.
Valithar, do you know that individual? They sound similar to you.
Green one.
Please.
Is that
Whoa,
Is
just
that-
just because everyone
You're
who has a
talking
British
about
accent.
bro.
The only green one we have here is bro.
Well, I was gonna say Rax. I mean, he's green.
I mean, I don't. Who was that? That was a very. Was it? That was a very
Okay, I
ominous
guess
voice.
that's not it. We should pay attention to what we just heard.
Okay.
No, just ignore him. Just keep ignoring him. That's gonna piss him off. Fuck that person. Let's just keep on
How are we
walking.
gonna bring
think-
him anywhere? We don't even know where we are.
I can climb again, I guess.
Nah, let's just keep going. We'll probably get there.
Yeah.
Let the plot take us away.
Yes, let the plot take you.
I didn't even have to action surge. I could have done that all again.
Oh, and I was still waiting behind you to punch someone.
The only way we can bring bro to this person is if I'm close behind him, and I don't want to be close behind whoever said that shit. Fuck that.
So,
All right, we're just
You
gonna
guys wanna
advance
carry on?
forward
all right, I'm gonna bunch you guys together again so I can easily move you as a
to
group.
the next intersection.
Yes.
Imagine how happy this corpse would have been if we would have left it in that watery grave I said.
I don't know if corpse can be happy.
You see a clearing ahead of you. I mean, it's still pretty dark. You're actually not even sure what time of day it is right now, but
Can I make like a survival
always-
check to find out, or a perception
yeah,
check?
absolutely, you can make a survival check. You don't know what fucking time it is. It's
Shit.
like it's dark, but it could be night dark or it could be morning dark.
I have
I
6 survival too.
think
Damn it.
it's not noon.
It's definitely felt like a while since you've been in here.
We could have been in here for days.
You do see
Actually,
the
I'm not
shrubbery
that hungry.
that
What time
lines.
is it?
You can't really tell at the time. You just tried.
Time to get a sundial.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. My
Yeah.
character is probably just saying
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn it.
What time's it? Time to get a sundial.
I'm okay just now. He tries to roleplay and I just shit on him. You see the walls ahead of you consist of less trees and more vines.
Well, that's pretty
Vines.
suspicious. Should I intimidate it?
You can try.
Yeah, intimidate them vines.
All right, I'm gonna go up to a patch of vines and say, "Hey, now you there! Get out of there!" Double crit.
Damn.
Which one? All right. So you walk up.
Holy shit!
Did you kill him with intimidation?
You walk
Did
up.
he have a heart attack?
You walk up to the first vines thicket that you see, and once again you hear this high shrieking like as it jumps out of the shrubbery and attempts to run. You
Can
get
I cast hold person on him?
as you're doing
He's
that,
not a person.
Lance
Don't
hit
do
him and just wrecks this thing.
Oh, Lance, can you stop screaming at the walls? You're making the trees run.
No, I think it's good.
As oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different attacks are made right now at Lance.
Holy shit.
Oh man, they can't be intimidated. Oh my god!
As
Wait, what?
the entire you watch as like a bunch of these blights that you just saw earlier, slightly different
must-
looking ones, jump out and are now somewhat
They
visible.
must not understand common. Anyway, the first 4 miss, and the last 4 hit.
Gross.
So you just get fucking a bunch of these needles just all up in your grill.
Holy shit.
Then 6 plus 11 plus
15 plus
Holy
11
fuck.
is 26 plus 12
And
is
initiative.
38.
12. That's after, so okay, so then that's Ooh, now
Yes.
bloodied.
You just got like machine gunned with thorns.
That'll be the last mistake they make.
Well, certainly. We'll find out.
Oh, better roll initiative.
As you hear. Ladies and top of the round.
Alright, I'm gonna move here.
If anyone has line attacks, now's the time.
Oh yeah. Look at that line. We don't have any line attacks, do we? Oh, land does, but
Yeah,
not.
oh, I do.
Scroll down.
And you have the movement to back it up.
That's when you do melee.
Oh.
Shantae's Wrath is like green flame.
I told you
blade.
you should have this was down though.
What's my. Do I have a
Yes.
range cantrip?
Yeah. It is.
I can't believe I
British
only scared one of them with that
Argus
roll.
plus-
Oh well.
No, not that. I think
That was,
that's your
yeah,
macro.
that's a dirty roll.
Oh. We'll see that.
Your macros aren't working. Roll off your sheet. Bottom left corner. So if you, yeah, you had produce flame, which would be your ranged cantrip. But guiding bolt crit. Go
Ooh,
ahead and roll damage.
it's okay.
Okay.
They're really weak.
Okay,
There's a lot of attack.
I'm gonna break raw a little bit, even though I was just talking about raw.
Wait, did they make 8 attacks even though there was only 7 of them alive?
Oh yeah, you're right. You can well, the first one never made an attack, so we'll just treat the first roll like it never happened.
Oh.
I know you wanted that. Oh, fine. You have 5 HP back.
Yeah.
I'm not in the business of murdering, but I am in the business of maiming. Lady Zan, you shoot a guiding bolt that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down in a row as your radiant energy just carves straight through this line of blights.
Oh, hang on. I gotta draw that.
Damn, girl.
Yeah.
As they just splinter across the floor. And Needle Blight is like, oh wait, actually, how smart's Needle Blight? Needle Blight's dumb. And he's like, duh. And it's going to with, oh yeah, actually, let's see here. This one is at, oh man, I'm sorry, Lance. This is at you.
Fight me. Miss.
All right, Needle Blight again. This one is at Valeth, Lance. This one's at Lance.
Vela Lance. Miss.
Still a miss. This one is also at Lance. Jesus Christ! Stop being close to me. Also a miss.
Miss.
So this
You have to do
barrage,
better than
another
that.
barrage comes, but a less confident barrage. Valethar, seeing this, he's like, "My
Range
fucking
attacks, Vay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, 25, 30. And he's like, no. And he takes the sword as he's just dragging his long sword in his 2 hands. He releases one of his hands and points to the one in front of him and just drags his sword from the Cracho region up. With the first attack hitting.
And he hits.
and he pulls up, and it's still standing, and he comes down now from up top, and slings the sword again, hitting. This time carving it.
Splinters everywhere.
Alright. And now it is this Needleblade's turn, who's going to shoot at Valethar. Oh. As he didn't have his blade dance or mage armor on, it hits his AC.
Vay, it's one needle. Walk it off.
Oh. Oh. One needle. Right.
It's like right halfway through your head. No, wait, roll damage first. Oh yeah, you're fine. That's like, don't forget your temp HP.
Oh yeah, that's right. So actually, I just lost 1 HP. Haha. Alright. Lance, it is your turn.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
going to swing at the top one.
Poor Land. He's just back there like, I want to punch something.
I know.
Unfortunately, I miss, and now I'm going to do what I should have done. I'm going to do a pending attack, and then swing. 26.
26 hits.
That's 11.
Which one, top or
plus-
bottom? Alright. You splinter the ever-loving Christ out of him into oblivion, sending him back to the earth from whence he came.
Alright, we're gonna... we're gonna rest after this? No, in case there's a worse emergency. And I'm done my turn.
Alright, Dr. Nada.
Alright, so I'm
Alright,
gonna move up.
here and then my turn. There we go.
I'm gonna move my character 30 feet over here.
Go for it.
And then once I move to wherever that 30 feet was, I'm gonna far step to here.
Alright.
Because that's 60 feet, but I'm only moving 35.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you
Or
can choose
does it
to,
have
you can
to be
choose to move
60
less.
feet?
No, you can do less.
But, I mean, you are already in range of your range attack.
Actually, can I move? Because I want to hit both of them, but hit them against the wall. Would this do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So far step was a bonus action, so I can cast my blast still, right?
Yes, sir. Alright, that's a hit. And that's also a
Nice.
hit. So do you hit one each? The first one?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
devastating blow. So the first one just gets obliterated into like 1,000 little twigs. As the other one, you just send shooting into the wall. You see as a hole is made, and you like see through, and it goes 30 feet into the next hedge behind it, and then the hedge slowly closes again.
Ooh, spooky.
Damn.
Oh, I wonder if
Classic
you could shoot a hole
regenerating.
through it and then just run through it quick.
Well, it's the classic
That's the end of my
regenerating-
turn.
Rex!
All right. So
You're
Which one's dead?
Oh, they're both dead. I'm sorry, I forgot
They're
to.
both dead?
Oh yeah, initiative's over. Hey!
Oh.
so we killed them all.
Well, the second one is just not able to reach you. It's not dead.
Ah.
The first one, dead. Okay, this maze is more than interesting. Where are we? Why are we trapped here?
We are further than when we were, and we should keep moving forward. That's enough
As
for me.
you do, and you're greeted with more choices.
Choices. I hate choices.
Well, do we go in here or do we go above it? Or go back?
I'm gonna flip a coin in case. Top is gonna be a 1, and bottom's gonna be 2.
Everything you're checking for and do
Let's go to the top.
Does everyone agree?
I agree.
I'm gonna listen to what you
The
say.
powers of chance haven't failed me yet, except with those Kelpie.
Yeah, literally right the fuck away. So you guys continue on until you hear those familiar thudding noises.
Ah, sweet! I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna run up.
This time you guys are prepared for it.
Can I roll perception?
By the way, I'm extremely disappointed.
Huh?
I'm
Can I roll
extremely
a perception
disappointed.
check?
Who is Land or Corvo?
Oh, here,
Land.
Land, you can get this one if you want. I mean, I got the last one. I'll just back you up in case something bad happens. I mean, you're faster than me anyway.
I just wanted to punch something, but that's alright.
You don't want to punch him?
Who?
I know you like the undead Minotaur that's running at us.
There's an undead Minotaur running at us?
Yep, roll initiative.
Oh, my mistake.
It sees you, you haven't seen it yet. So don't worry.
Oh, but I got higher than
Ah.
you, so.
No, you won't kill him one hit. I'll back you up, though. We got this. Oh, I'm not attacking for a while.
Rolling initiative again.
Yes. New
So
initiative.
many initiatives. Oh, hey, there's 2 this time.
What are you talking about?
I see the initiative.
You don't see nothing.
I do, too.
Lady Lance.
What?
Lance, it is your turn.
A lot has changed.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Hold on, let me fix this. Actually, it's Lady Zan's turn.
Well, I got.
Oh,
one
no,
the
no,
first time.
nope. You fooled me, lady. Alright, one more change here. Okay, Lance, it is your turn.
I did cast True Strike, by the way.
I'm going
But
to
at
ready.
30 feet, never mind.
The first
Didn't
one?
work.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet. But you can
Yeah.
do that at will, so as soon as you can see it, you can do that. Lance?
I'm going to ready in action to swing my greatsword at anyone that comes within melee range. That's hostile.
Okay.
Not land.
Yeah, this Lady Zan walks by, just gets cleaved. Lady Zan, it is your turn.
I am going to prepare to do the same.
Oh.
And I'm going to move.
Are you gonna melee?
Yeah.
So
well,
if anything.
actually, no, I can't because I won't be able to move far enough.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
All ready to cast my produce flame.
Okay. So if you don't do it in this round, you essentially lose that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, and it's now Veilithar's turn, and Veilithar is sick of shit, and he casts Magic Weapon on his sword. And at a level 2 spell slot.
+2.
No,
Wait, no.
it's plus
No,
1.
I'm right. +1.
+2 at 4th level, which he doesn't have yet. And then he moves closer. 5,
This is not
10,
a very
15,
good
20,
wizard.
25, 30. Hey!
Couldn't even cast Tiny Hut.
I swear I will show you I can fucking do it. As you guys are bickering.
Is that? Oh, see, I was thinking it was some poor cow somewhere. that
Oh,
was
it actually
eaten by a
moves
dragon.
faster than I thought. This one's at you, Lance.
All right. Oh, he's got 10 feet of
Oh.
reach.
So-
Where is he going?
Let's see here. No, it doesn't, actually.
All right, so if he comes in within 5 feet of me, my ready to action goes off.
Damn, it's so close. Land!
Oh,
Land!
he
Land
did have a
ho!
movement to get to me. Oh, that's perfect.
Ooh, okay. Easy.
We're up there, beat the crap out of him.
Yep, you can get right up there. Holy shit.
I will use a key point
And him.
and
Fight.
where is it? Oh, first one doesn't. Wait,
That's-
it might actually. I'm next to Lance, so actually I do have advantage. I don't know though.
Fight.
Oh, yeah,
Get outta
they
here.
crit now.
All right. Oh my goodness. All right. God damn it. Load. Sorry. I had a lag there. Miss, hit, and crit.
Nice.
And remember, these are all treated as magical. Doesn't change the number, but they are magical. As you like punch with your shadowy fists. Memories of Leos and teaching you how to eventually use this technique has finally paid off as your fists are now completely imbued in this dark, purpley and black, shadowy essence that you can feel almost like a glove as you grip your fists and you punch into it once, twice, 3 times, doing a decent amount of damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Wait, did the first two not hit?
The first
No.
one missed. The second and third hit.
I forget. Do you guys remember how many? Am I only allowed to use one key point a turn?
You rolled a 1 on all those. No, you can use key points. It depends how much actions and bonus actions you have left.
Yeah, you could spend a key point right now to do
I
something.
think you already used your bonus action.
Oh, yeah, you used your bonus action for your offhand punch.
Okay, good. Okay,
Sorry.
then that's my turn.
Excellent. Rax,
All right.
you smell
Let's
more
see.
fresh blood.
So does he still have 30 movement speed as a giant?
He's bigger. He's faster. I'm not sure.
Yes,
how fast
he is
he's-
bigger and faster. So you get to tag on, I believe, I'm going to just put the spell up. How does that affect movement? Oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. I think it just gives you 10 extra feet.
All right, so it moves 40.
Yes. So you could dash 80 if you wanted to.
Ooh.
Oh, and all your attacks do 1d4 extra damage. So every time you
Alright.
attack, roll another d4.
And it gets all advantage with all strength attacks too, or
Yes.
strength rolls.
Damn. Six
All right.
spell.
Anyway, if it dashes, that's just it for the turn, right? Like it can't do anything more.
If it dashes, that's it for the turn. Yes.
All right. Well, may as well.
All right, cool. So you are now in the grill of the Minotaur.
My neuter.
My name is Manuter, and I don't like
All
when
right,
people call me.
and you watch as this next one comes running with his battle axe ready, but kind of shoulders its battle axe as it gets next to you and stops.
Oh,
It
shit.
appeared like it was going to charge, but apparently it just dashed. Dr. Nada.
Okay.
Oh, where'd my battle
I
music
am
go?
going to run
Did I just
30 feet.
leave the game?
I hate when I do that.
I don't even know what I did. I bumped my mouse.
Yeah, it's press like a random thing. Oh, hey, trade message. Word, man. Sorry, still. Oh, that's okay.
I'm gonna do that same thing I did before. Move 30 feet, and then I'm gonna teleport
All right,
45 down here. Okay.
sounds good.
And I'm gonna cast
That's the most danger zone I've ever seen you in right now.
right.
It's okay.
Holy
it won't
shit, what'd
lag.
you just cast?
I didn't do that.
Oh, that was me. Alright, so you have advantage. Oh, baby! Let's see it.
So that's the one closest to me.
Yes.
Actually, he had disadvantage and advantage, but it didn't matter.
Yep,
So
it's still a crit.
Still a
So
crit.
both of those hit. Alright, so that is 28, 29, 30.
31.
31 damage.
Excellent.
Alright, this. Alright, it just gets fucking blasted in between Lance and Rax into the shrubbery wall.
Fuck yeah.
And it sustained heavy torso damage as you see its rib cage splits wide open, almost like the elongated legs of a spider stretching out. And like you can see, there's like rotting, mangled flesh hanging from it, but then like
And,
other parts of it are just completely bone.
Lance gives you a nod of approval.
Dr. Nada, that was very successful. Lance, as that happens, your opportunity attack goes off as he crosses
Oh,
through
yes.
your threshold.
Did he die?
No, he did not die, unfortunately.
All right. Well,
But
now it's my turn.
As it crossed through your threshold, you swing your blade, you chop off one of its arms,
All right.
and then 1,400 needle blights show up.
I could probably take him one at a time. At melee. Anyway, I'm gonna move, take a step up, and now I'm gonna. Should I? No. All right. I'm just gonna take a swing at him. 22.
Hit. He
13?
did, boy.
All right. Then I'm gonna 5, 10, 15.
And actually, you notice as all the bodies that have been dropped, I've failed to paint this picture for you guys, so I'll do it right now. Previously and to this point, all the bodies that are left behind, you watch as vines reach out and wrap around the body and pull it into the wall.
Just like in
22.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, this is like straight out of the Goblet of Fire, guys. Harry, Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Dumbledore asked calmly.
22 for 20 damage.
If you're in the business of...
I'm in the business of having.
After your turn. Alright,
That's
Lance.
22.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
22 to hit for 20 damage.
That hits for 20 damage.
I should hope it hits.
Making this shit easy for us.
Lady Zan, you watch as Lance is just putting
I guess
down
I'll save
foes.
the action surge.
Oh, I'm sorry. You could have action surged.
No. I'm gonna save it for something
Yeah.
in case there's a bigger emergency.
Okay, Lady Zan. My
Can I
apologies, Blake.
move to this spot? Am I able to still see it?
Yes,
To
yes.
shoot
Yeah, if you
at
shot it right now, you wouldn't be able to do it very well because of racks. But if you go right
it?
there,
Right
you
there,
can
I'm good.
just go south one more square. There you go.
Okay.
Now there's no disadvantage. It's weird. And I do have to revise that again because I haven't read that in a while, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Alright, that's a hit. Alright. Lady Zan.
Is he
I think
bloody?
I deal in radiant damage
Yes.
too, don't I?
So as you drop this 19 damage into him, you watch as the rotting skin burns away, and all of the skin burns away. It's not dead. I mean, clearly it's never been dead, but it's not destroyed yet. It is just murked like a moth.
It's yucky.
Yep. It is now Vaelithar's turn, and he is just going to
Finish him.
20, 25, 30. Nope. He can't. So he's just going to look over the racks, and he's
on
going to
the
say,
ranged attack?
he does, but he's going to use his action to speak and command Rax. And he's just going to say, "Wreck 'em, Rax!" But it's Land's turn next.
I know what that sounds like to Draconic. Wait.
Move up here, and I'm just going to do the karate chop. Oh.
Hit.
Both hit. Magic.
Ooh.
They count as magic. So.
Yes. Anything else on your turn? It's not dead yet, as you lay your punches into it.
Wow.
Spit on it.
I'm sorry I didn't detail your
Bonus
attacks.
action.
I'm a terrible DM.
I spit on him.
Spit on him. As you spit, a little bit of lightning shock comes out behind the spit. However, actually no, I'll wait until you actually use your breath attack. Rax. It is now the dog.
All right. So his attacks. He does 3, right?
I believe
2 bites and a tail.
Yes.
I think.
And each attack, so you can roll 3d4 with those, just as a separate roll. After you roll the multi-attacks, roll 3d4.
All right.
Aw, seriously? I'm sorry. Try rolling them from the sheet, because apparently the macros are broken.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just find the sheet.
Fucking, I gave up on macros.
Yeah.
They're always broken.
They are always, like, you'll have them for a day, and then Roll20 updates something, and they're gone. There you go. Hit, and then roll 3d4 on top of that.
All right.
And then tell me how you want to do this.
All right. So it takes a few chomps and then kind of does its tail swipe, gets it in the legs and knocks it over, and then just kind of dives face first down into its sternum and kind of burrows its way up into its rib cage and
Good
pops
boy.
its head right off.
You're a good boy.
Oh,
He's a good boy. And roll all 3 damages just because I want to see how much it did with
All right.
both bites in the tail. Whoo, baby. Rex, I'm gonna cast Enlarge on you all the time. Anything else, Rex? You gonna move or?
Is there anything
Oh,
more?
It's
Oh,
dead. That's right. It's way
Yeah.
dead. And the tendrils, vine-like tendrils, come out and wrap itself around the body.
If possible, Rex will at least grab the head just to chew on while they walk.
Yeah, you can easily rip the head off of it. Absolutely.
Oh, Land, what's up? Why haven't you been taking teeth from these things?
He hasn't really had the chance.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Okay. No.
Wait, do Kelpie have teeth?
Kelpie do not have teeth. They're essentially, think of like a what is it in the Wild West? The fucking thing that blows in the wind.
Tumbleweed.
Minotaur
It's like a
teeth.
tumbleweed in the water.
Oh,
Alright, well I rip a few out, right? Do I have to do it special? What are they? Just Minotaur?
So
they're probably.
there are a few fangs on this Minotaur, but
It's
most
all
of its
rotten,
teeth
it's
are
probably
gone.
not
Yeah,
right.
it's pretty.
So nothing good?
You got a couple of teeth, fangs, I'd say, but that's about it. Those dragon cultists would have had something, but they're gone.
You have a lot of human teeth there.
Are you guys going to keep moving forward?
I do.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Right.
I have Dominic's teeth on me too.
Oh, poor Dominic.
Ah, water!
Oh, we
Jump
lost him.
back.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. So there's more water ahead.
Any kelpies?
You don't see anything. However, the water is significantly deeper.
Can I make a perception check?
Yes, you can. Gary Gygax would be proud of you.
Yeah, it's,
Anyone want to help?
I'm gonna help.
Yes, okay. You help.
All
I
right.
have a +3.
Someone give him that 6.
Help.
No, not help. I'm gonna do it myself because you're too far gone.
In this 6-second moment,
Aw,
it is
fucking
already
shit.
been
Well, we'll
done.
wait
We're all
another 6 seconds.
pretty
So-
fucking clue.
Dr. Nada,
Jumping in.
as you're saying, this is perfectly safe, nothing happens. Everything is just
Oh,
as it is.
I believe you.
can I randomly just throw a rock into the water, see if something happens?
Absolutely can. Go ahead.
Can I randomly throw a kobold in the water? See if
You absolutely can. So, Land, go ahead and toss a rock, and Lance, you have to.
No, I'm not.
You don't have to roll anything to throw a rock. You throw a rock, do you? Yes?
Yep.
Alright,
Does it skip?
if you want to skip it, that is
Dex.
acrobatics or dex.
Okay. Acrobatics.
Yeah,
Or
acrobatics.
Dex? What do you want? Sorry.
Acrobatics, because that has your proficiency. Something you're good at.
Where is acrobatic?
Ooh, first one on the list.
Oh, there it is.
They're listed alphabetically.
There you go. It skips across the water and then drops into the center with a ripple effect.
Oh, sweet. Let me try that. I want to try to skip a rock.
All right.
Nah.
It-
5.
It hits the surface of the water and sinks.
Fuck.
Vaelithar's like, oh, I want to try this.
And then when Vay walks up to try and monster, we great.
And then a roper comes again. No, I'm just kidding. No, he also does not do a very good job. It was fun.
Some
Anyways,
wizard you are.
he gets
I
on the
was
back
waiting.
of he gets on the back of Rax and says, "Onward."
I was waiting for someone to do a critical fail and just beam someone in the head with a rock.
Unless
alright,
anyone stops him, Vaelithar's gonna ride Rax into the water.
All right, Land, jump on.
Right,
Okay.
as they do, and they just
Oh.
point out that there's more ways to go. There's a way to the northeast and a way to the northwest.
Oh yeah, I got this. I can swim.
I got beamed. Sorry, that was so close to the microphone. Okay.
This is
If I use the bonus action, that doesn't count as a spell slot, right?
No.
No.
Yes, it does.
Well, it depends on
If
what
it's a
you're doing with
yes. Let's stick to the right. That's been
To
our
the right?
plan. Yeah, this.
Yeah, you guys wade through the sides of the water. Nothing dangerous in there. Just stagnant, gross water.
It must rain here.
I'm such a dick. Alright. So, you guys are over here.
Do you think we could spend 10 minutes traveling and I tell a story?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll continue to move you guys, as there's only one direct path to go until a moment.
Alright, if you lost your temp HP, you get him back.
Yay, Vaelithar did. Alright, and then here is your crossroads.
Yes, sir.
Shit, never mind.
Northwest?
You don't get that temp HP back. We have to finish a rest before we can get that
Yeah.
back.
So, decision time. You can keep going north,
Bay.
or you can branch off here.
Thomas Bay doesn't get that temp HP. Sorry.
Yes. Okay.
Do
That's
you
fine.
guys want to take a short rest?
Sure. I have some abilities that'll refresh.
Yeah, let's do that.
So,
Alright, we'll take a short rest here.
you guys attempt to take a short rest, and it is quickly interrupted.
Okay.
As around the top corner here, another.
Fuck yeah.
However, all of you together are enough to dispose of this single foe.
Did we still get the short rest, or Did we
No,
not?
not yet.
okay?
Yeah, like
You
That's
guys
not
get the short
immediate, but-
rest, just because I don't want to spend too much more time on little mobs. Where? I'm lost in my own maze.
Are we gonna be able to get out?
No, I know where we are now. So, you guys went the way to the right after you killed the Minotaur and found that it is a dead end. It's literally just a death trap. So, you guys take your rest, as you, seems like you
let's
can't
keep
get
going straight then.
Yeah,
I mean, your short rest.
northwest.
East north.
Beast.
Louise east.
All right. So you see, there are more ways to go. There are south and west.
Alright, south or west?
Southwest.
West. Let's go
Alright.
west.
As you do. As you do.
Ow.
You haven't heard a chuckle in some time now.
This hallway is a hallway.
Why don't somebody tell a funny joke?
Alright, this one time, I knew this bird guy. And,
Make a charisma roll.
I'll let you DM for now. Sure.
would that just be like a charisma check or persuasion? Performance.
Tell him, Shane.
Performance.
Tell him what you want.
That seems right.
Ooh, that was a
And this
funny.
bird fucking
funny-ass
died
joke.
by a
All right, Shane.
roper.
What happened, Shane?
Everybody has a good laugh.
Ha cha 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 cha.
It looks like the way it
See,
closed
a
off.
chuckle.
What was that?
Oh,
And you guys turn around as Dr. Nada points out that
nowhere to go but forward now.
Not a choice.
I think it
Ah.
reacts badly to puns.
ha ha! I heard that. That's great. You heard that.
And it's like it closes in more. Oh, don't make a pun.
All right. So, as for this moment, you've all taken in what's in front of you. You guys notice the light. I mean, the darkness starts to fade, and
Hey, it's
light
day.
starts to actually shed through the trees.
Oh, that's nice. What's that?
What's what?
Point up to the choke point at the end. It's a different color.
Ah, yes. So, you guys want to investigate that?
I want to investigate.
I mean, there's really not anything else to investigate at this point. So,
I'm terrible at investigation, but I'll give it a good old try.
a good old try. I mean, I wasn't saying actual investigation, but
Bad.
that is nice. Yes, you do see that it's slowly beginning to narrow.
Well, I knew that, but is that like rocks or different? And, oh god,
A
there's
pink
Miss behind
mist.
us! Run!
Oh no.
All right.
Gust it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, do your gusting.
Did you just roll initiative against the?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, come on. Come on. All right, fine. I'll have to roll initiative for something else.
Wait, where's my?
Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Where's land?
Whoop.
Sorry, Lennox, you
Hey,
got left
we're-
behind. All right,
we're
well,
not
I guess
going to the bathroom.
this assassin find is now the initiative tracker for the mist.
Oh, that was an assassin.
Yeah, it was an assassin find.
I feel like I should have known.
It was a lesser assassin find, actually. It was not a full assassin find. So
Yeah.
not a total monster.
Didn't seem quite.
Yes.
Anyway,
My toolbar thing at the top went away.
What do you mean?
Like, that has. Oh, there it is.
You just need to click on your token. Okay, so
right,
first,
not a real assassin vine, just the mist. Oh, come on. It's not even your turn. Oh, wait, yeah, it is.
all right. So the mist is right up on your grills. Land.
Fucking book it, land. Get out of here.
I'm probably gonna go.
Nothing. You can't fight it.
This
It's
is
a
the
mist.
part I've been waiting for.
Wait. How high can I go under it? Will it affect me? Like, is it like?
As you turn around and you look at the mist, it collectively, it's you know how like smoke fills an area from like the floor up. Oh no, it doesn't actually. There's like a well, this isn't smoke. This is mist, and it is completely soaking that area. I wouldn't recommend trying that.
Okay, I moved.
DM meta for you.
Run, everybody, run.
You should probably dash.
Me?
Yeah,
Why?
because you'll be behind.
It's his turn. You don't talk for
But
6 more
that's fine.
seconds. Actually, 12 seconds.
If I dash, is it the same amount? Like, I gotta just move the same amount of movement again, right?
Yep.
you just-
It's
yep.
your exact. It's just your action to dash. All right. So Lion starts fucking dashing and running away. Lady Zan.
Yeah, I'm gonna GTFO.
Watch, it's gonna move 60 feet. And if we don't all fit through, we're all gonna die.
All right. Lance.
Alright, fucking book it.
Oh man, Raelithar is the luckiest right now.
Yeah, he is.
Kind of.
Wait, how did Zan get that much movement?
Dash.
Oh.
No, Dash only gets you to here.
Oh.
Land
I'll
has
move
45 base movement. There you go.
Thanks.
Hey, get it. That's a little. It's a little
Little close.
close there. There you go.
What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Why? Stop moving me.
I was the one doing it. Sorry. It wasn't my responsibility. Anyways, Lance, that's your turn. You? That was, yep. All right. Rax. You can go up to 80 feet with your dash. And Vaelithar's like, whoa! And land is a small creature, so you two can share a space.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can. Cause you're 2 sizes bigger.
And I'm on top of you. He's underneath you, I'm on top of you.
Oh.
Good luck, Dr. Nada.
Oh, wait. Can't you just like far step and just go?
Yeah, I have an idea.
Oh, I could have actually. I could have
is it
bonus
my
action
turn?
bar step. Holy crap.
You.
Time?
Yes.
Yeah, it's.
What was it?
Advance the
Is it
turn.
my turn?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, it's your turn now.
So I'm gonna just move 30 feet here, and then I'm gonna far step 60 more feet.
And as you're doing this, Dr. Nada, you do hear a voice in your head. However, it is not that female voice that you have been hearing. It is that crazy cackling. Yes, this is what I mean exactly. Yes.
This is totally.
And that's it. That's all you heard.
It's a well
Uh-oh.
designed trap though, because we can't.
Something's talking to me, and it's not.
You recognize the
The
voice.
kobold.
It's your patron. you recognize this voice. It's how you got the same voice that was like, oh, I'm testing you. I think I remember him having a crazy cackling voice like this. I think. Oh, I'll check.
Yeah,
We'll check.
he did.
All right.
He was laughing last time too.
It is now the mist. Oops, I moved back.
It went backwards.
It dashes.
That's about what I expect.
All right, land.
The guy doesn't have 35 feet of movement. See, but then we're gonna get, crunched in And
Senior land.
someone's gonna be in. Land, get out of here. Just book it. Get out as fast as.
Okay. Hit me with so 60 plus 45 is 105. Plus another 45 for my action would be 150.
Bam.
Holy shit.
Buzzing.
So,
One more.
hold on. I have to explain a few rules to you about how this works here. As excellent as that would be, once you reach right here.
He like magic jumped for some of that.
Oh,
They wouldn't have. Yeah, technically.
all right. So as you're magically, wait, did you actually cast something? 'Cause I don't see anything.
Yeah, he used his shadow thing.
As my bonus action, my shadow step to move another 60 feet, and then I dodge as my action.
Okay. As you go to shadow step into this section right here, you feel no, actually, hold on. I need to check my own
It's not a
notes here.
spell.
Yeah,
It's keep.
I have to check my own notes.
Yeah, the smoke's getting to him.
Should we have Elifar cast his gust ability again and blow this? Oh, we don't have time. It'll catch up to us by then.
Well, I didn't really write rules for this, so yeah, I'm gonna allow it. Then you come out the other side, and as you do, you fall 30 feet into a pit trap. Yeah, the first pit trap, baby.
It's totally a trap.
Oh yeah, this is awesome. Pit trap. Get fell. So that's 3d6. Oh, was it? Yeah. So it's 3d6 damage as you fall. However, you start to use your slow fall.
So you
So-
have that.
How does that work?
Cool.
He starts flapping his arms.
Yeah.
So he doesn't take any damage, yeah.
All right, Lady Zan. Back at your turn again.
Alright, well, I'm still gonna dash.
Oh,
Fuck out.
yeah, no, he doesn't take any. He like holds his hands out on either side of the wall and like props himself up right at the bottom. And avoids the spikes. It's he's a
Nice.
monk.
Yeah, you poofed right through. Is that all your movement, Zan?
Yep.
All right, Lance.
All right, I have an idea, and he's gonna run 60 feet and hold his breath and go backwards.
What?
I don't know if it works that way, but.
He's technically in the mist, but he's holding his breath, and
Yeah, you can hold your breath for 1 minute, so that's
I can,
however
for
many rounds.
a number of minutes equal to your con modifier, I can do 3 minutes,
Oh damn.
and or maybe it was 1 plus con modifier. Anyway, now they can either go after you or go after me, and they can't do both. And that's gonna end his turn.
All right, Rax.
All right.
Go for it.
So I don't know whether or not Rax is intelligent enough to make this call on his own,
Probably not, but carry on.
but
You
he's
have to
immune.
ask yourself that
I assume
question.
he's probably immune to this poison.
5 viewers.
That's a lot of assumption.
Yeah.
5 viewers.
Hey, viewers, what up, everybody?
So I was going to say, assuming he's immune to the poison, if he was smart enough, he could go back to join Lance just in case Lance needs a quick getaway out of the poison.
Of course, is Ryder is it?
So,
I
absolutely.
was gonna say
For
he was also
one-
gonna buck Valithar off, but
Absolutely. He's not smart, but he is wise. He's got instincts, and he knows. Hey, I sleep in this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, this is probably. no
So
problem.
whether or not he bucks off Valithar is your call.
yeah, I think he can figure that out. I think he understands that
Yeah.
the poison isn't good for
But
his
it's gonna
comrades
take
who are
fall
running
damage.
from the
But he
poison.
just-
Oh no, he doesn't even consider Valithar at all in this regard. He could buck him off for like no reason, but I mean, like if not because he's like worried about him, he wouldn't think twice about that. The Gardrake thinks, "Ooh, I can rest in this. Like this is great. I love rotten stuff."
All right, in that case, I think he'll just stick with
It's okay if he does. Valethar,
No,
he can fend for himself.
oh, he'll
Shitty ass
he'll keep
loser.
going with the wishes of the people he's following. Which seems to
Your
be just to
your
run.
last command was to get him, and then this time you were just running because you saw land run. So makes sense. Doctor. Oh wait, you didn't actually move yet.
All right, so yeah, I always forget how to get the arrow thing. Do I have the arrow thing right now? No.
Here, let's move.
Right, thank you for
It's
the
the
arrow.
ruler. Yeah.
Screen.
Or if he was going back, that would have been there.
Oh, sorry. I also meant to ask before I do that.
Yes.
Could he pick up another person?
No, he is pretty much
All
maxed
right.
out. I mean,
I was gonna say you could grab
land,
Dr. Nada like
land,
a little
yes,
cub by the
but no
collar.
one else.
All right.
Yeah, we're all too big. Oh, we should play a party of just only kobolds.
That'd be a fun game. All right, so and then Valethar also rides with you. Dr. Nada.
Same thing I did before.
Rax, however, it is now getting real cozy, real snug as a bug in a rug. Dr. Nada manages to squeeze by. The disc is like floating at the same level Valethar is, and like he's looking at Burrow's like dead face. He's just like, oh! As like bugs crawl out of Burrow's mouth. It's a horror. Ugh. Someone check the corpse class. He's definitely leveled up to 5 by now.
I don't know. It takes a lot of XP.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hold on. Anything else, Dr. Nada?
No, that's all.
Alright. And it is now... Lady Zan.
Wait, did Lady Zan not move?
She... did, I thought. Yeah. So Lady Zan, you're going to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm pretty sure she didn't, because that's where she ended up. Wait, no.
No, you moved backwards.
I moved backwards, but she only moved 55.
Oh, she crit the fuck out of it. You managed to like hold your breath
Alright.
as the poison consumes your space.
Anyway, I figured out how to
Land.
solve the trap.
How far down am I?
You are 30 feet down in a hole.
Alright, then I'm going to shadow step up.
Wait, I don't even think you have to. You're a monk. Can't you just climb wall?
Yeah, you have like what 40 feet movement. You can just climb up.
Like I can climb. Like I can just climb.
Yeah.
I think you can just walk up it. Monks are crazy like that.
Okay.
That's
well,
one of their abilities. I'm not sure if you have it yet, though.
You got crazy
I
good
don't-
finesse. You could like run around the holes, like the walls.
I don't think I have something that specifically says I can climb like that, unless it's just like a hidden talent or something.
You could
Let me
like
take a look.
acrobatics check.
Okay. Whatever works too, because I can just bonus action shadow step out.
Or that.
But if acrobatics will work,
No? Huh?
Absolutely. You find
and that's
yourself-
gonna take my 30 movement speed. I mean 30 movement just to get up.
Yes.
And now I have 50 left. Okay.
No, that's at 9th level, sir. At
Okay.
9th level, you gain the ability to just move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling through them.
Lovely.
You can just walk on water, man. Or lava.
I think I should. I don't think I should keep running. I don't know what to do.
You should, warn people about the pit trap.
Sure.
Hey guys, there's a pit trap, be careful.
I'm going to use minor illusion, and I'll summon it near 30 feet. And that can like talk, right? Minor illusion can speak,
Yeah.
right? You create a sound.
Yeah,
All right.
you make
And
a
it's
sound.
gonna say there's a pit trap ahead.
All right,
There you go.
Lady Zan.
I'm running away.
Yes.
Just as far as I can get.
Actually, you have to back up one space. You can't end your space in that. End your turn in that space. because rules.
Yep.
Lance.
Lance outsmarted the trap. I would say calmly walk forward. 30. No dash. I like a good comfortable here. That's his turn.
Rax. The space around you now is getting enclosed and tight.
I mean, you have to squeeze at half speed through here.
Yep.
Maybe we should stop concentrating on large.
Currently, you could squeeze through that space. It's just, it'll take half movement to get through where the vines are over here.
They could choose. Wait, larger just only lasts a minute.
Really?
It's been a lot longer than a minute.
I could just teleport to the other side of the mist too.
Let's see here. If I upcast it, there is no upcasting. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I fucked up. So right now, Rax goes back to normals because I don't feel like retconning all of that.
No. But
Was it only really just 1 minute? I thought it was like an hour or something.
it's not.
Yeah, well, I'll look into that later. But as for now, you're back to normal size, and I hop off you. Still,
All right,
still squeezing.
But now you can fit much easier.
So just
What timing?
run up to here and then just jump the pit.
So as you enter these vines right here, it becomes difficult terrain. So it costs
Alright.
half movement every 5 feet.
All right, so I moved. Like, is it 15 or 20 to get there?
I didn't see.
I think I was just right where
You
I
moved,
was.
you moved 5, 10, 15, 20 feet somewhere.
All right, so then just this is another 10, and then 1, 2. So that's where I end up.
Right. Dr. Ned.
I'm going to teleport far step to the square right here. Is that okay?
Yeah. You can just poof.
Bring.
Thanks for the knowledge. Always appreciated.
Yeah, you, actually, Dr. Nada, as you look down the hole, you see like a kobold-size hole in the hole. Wait, no. He used the featherfall thing. There's no hole. I'm sorry. That would have been funny, but it didn't happen.
Looks like it could have been a cozy home.
Dear the boys.
All right. Now, at the beginning
Can I
of
put
Zan
my
and
disc
Valathar's
over
turn,
this
they
hole?
have to make con saves. Yeah, it follows you, so it's right there now.
So
And
people could jump on the disc if they
It's
want.
hovering 5 feet off the ground, so it's kind of hovering over the hole right now and kind of hovering over the ground.
Oh, okay.
Land, it is now your turn. And you see
Oh.
your friend, Brosho, is hovering right in front of you.
Actually, if the disc falls in that hole, I don't think you can get out of it.
All right. Boom.
Just a little bit closer now, darling. Just a little bit closer. You're almost there.
I will.
Just make room for other.
Yeah. Just get out of the hole. Go over here and
That's not
give.
room.
Oh, yep. I'll go up here then. Give encouragement. You guys can make it. You're not gonna die in the mist. I hope.
You didn't even
Not much
know
else you can
how
do, yeah.
Lance can make it.
Lady Zan, make a con save. Alright, you succeed. Manage to hold your breath. Lance.
I don't get a turn.
Oh, you didn't move. Oh my god, sorry. Bad DM, bad.
Yeah.
That would have sucked.
Yeah, you
Like,
just
even
suck
if you
poison now.
succeed, you lose your move.
Remember, that's half speed inside of there.
Oh, fuck.
10, 15, 20.
You're right
25.
there.
So it's like, okay, it's 30 feet to get to here because of Vey, because you had to step through the space. So another dash is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And there's also
Not
rags
there.
in the space in front of her, so that's about as far as she can get. Oh god, this is exactly what I was planning for. Lance.
I already went. I already moved.
Oh, you did?
Next turn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Rax.
All right.
Rax.
So-
So
Can you
Rax
go
didn't
back
hear land.
Oh well,
'Cause
yeah,
Land
but he didn't understand it.
Land didn't speak Draconic, and he only understands Draconic. I think. Let me
So,
double check. Yep, only Draconic.
His instincts might have told him there's a fucking hole. He might jump on the disc. Do that.
He,
Or should I just have him roll like
Wait, I
Just-
thought
just
that
roll,
land
roll
speaks
intelligence
Draconic.
check. Roll intelligence check as you come out of the foliage.
all right.
But I guess I wouldn't have understood it.
Not
Oh.
smart.
Holy
Right in the hole.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry.
Tries to stop short, fails, falls in.
So that's 3d6. Is Featherfall? No, I'm just kidding. I'm too far away.
Featherfall is a reaction, but they can't see it.
Damn.
Jeez.
Rax takes 15 damage as he falls into the hole.
Well, we're not getting the Drake out of there. You're dead. We might be able to like tie a rope around you, but yeah, good luck.
Did
Did
Rax
I
have
don't
any
know
more
where-
movement?
He did. He only moved 10 and then fell in the hole.
Okay, so he's got another 20 feet.
He has no thumbs. He can't climb.
He'd have to try and jump out, and he doesn't have enough movement for that right now. So he frustratedly walks in circles in the pit.
All right. I don't know how to change his health.
Oh, allow me.
You click on his token, and then in the red box,
Oh, all right. Yeah, gotcha. All right.
All right, Dr. Nada.
Okay.
She watches the Guardrake comes as Rax comes out of the viney, mossy wall and falls right into the hole.
I have a 50-foot rope. Can I throw it down to him and tie it to something? Or
yeah, but
You would have to wrap it around him. He doesn't have opposable thumbs.
Yeah, how is he gonna climb the rope?
yeah,
You would have to pull him up.
he could
somehow.
bite onto it, and I could pull him up.
That's not. He can't do.
Or-
He would need someone
Plans would
commanding
have
him
to.
who like he would need Bro Show for that.
Huh.
Or you know, we all tie someone to the rope and they go down, pick up the racks, and we pull them. It's a more involved effort, and you should probably get out of the way of the poison before it gets here.
Yeah. I'll just move up over by land here.
Rax can totally jump out of that hole.
Can he jump up 30 feet
A
without a running jump?
real-sized Guardrake, even though it's a medium-sized humanoid, a medium-sized creature, is very big. It's long like a cat,
A cat can do that.
and it has. A cat can jump pretty fucking far.
Not 30 feet up.
But that's a cat. We're talking about
If it
something
was,
much.
if it was like a
something,
6-foot tall cat.
This is like a 9-foot tall cat. So do that math. Anyways, Dr. Nada.
It's so huge. That's it. That's all my turn.
All right.
Assassin Vine.
It's what I use for the mist.
Oh.
Velithar still has to make his. Oh, he's not even on the goddamn initiative because he was on the back of Rax this whole time.
Oh, so he should have gone on Rex.
Yeah, so
then?
he
Wait,
needs.
why is Lance that far back there?
He needs
Because
to.
I ran through the mist so I could avoid it.
So Velithar missed a
Because
con save.
Lance has military experience.
So here's
Wow.
the one from the last round he should have made. Fails, so he has gained the poison condition. And then now it's his turn. He's poisoned, but he's going to keep moving into the poison. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He can only go there, and then he's going to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he ends his turn in the poison. Takes 2 poison damage. Alright. And then we skip that because I fucked everything up. Land.
Okay.
Rax, the poison is above the pit. It is not seeped into the pit.
It's not like he cares. You might take a
Oh
nap
yeah,
down
good point.
there.
Yeah, he might just be perfectly fine. Land? Sir?
Yep.
I know you're looking around. I just figured I'd say hi. Hello.
Nap center. If I go here, am I in the poison?
Yes. Well, yeah. Is there purple in the space?
I just want to teleport over that shit.
You know, you could just give like the poison.
As soon as
and
you
the
start to
aura.
enter the color, you enter the poison. So, yes, if it's in the square, you're in the space.
Alright, so if I go there.
You want to go backwards?
Don't
well,
worry
how are we
about
gonna
me.
get to Lance?
Well, I'm just gonna walk through it. I'll be fine.
Well, it's probably just gonna move in one
Probably
direction.
just gonna float away.
It's
And if
chasing.
not, I can hold my breath longer than the time it takes to get.
And if it starts moving the other direction, we can use your teleport then to get you out of there.
Alright,
just
well, I
stay
guess
out of
I
the
will
way.
just run up here and see what happens.
I mean, if it stays in one place, Vay can just like gust it away. If it comes back at me, I can just run through it again.
Alright.
Don't get too far off now.
Ladies
Alright,
and
my turn.
Well, I don't know how to get around.
Oh, and
that.
land. You see that there's a way to go north now as well. Ladies and
Okay.
you know that there's a pitfall after,
Yep.
so
How they do
But
a jump?
I don't know how to get across.
you would have to jump. So it's going to be
Can I jump that?
5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get to the edge, and then you're going to have to jump, which, god damn it, I forgot how the jumping mechanics work. Blake!
It's dependent on your strength, and if you have a running start. I think
Which
it
she
might
will.
be
Which you will.
just- I think it's
I'm looking
like
at movement.
it's X times your strength score or something. I don't remember if that's 2 or
Internet.
3 or.
Damn you, internet.
I think it might be 3.
Yeah, you could jump 3 squares, so you could jump clear over.
No, not 3 squares. 3 times your 4 number should be 12 feet, which would be
My internet is beautiful.
depends if you're rounding down. And apparently, well, 20 just doesn't. None of their actual pages load.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So for now, I'll say you can jump 15 feet.
Running start is 10 feet to move. Okay, no, you can move your strength score in feet,
Okay, you move your strength score in feet.
What's my strength score?
and the high jump is 3 plus your strength modifier.
It is 11.
But that's running, so
So you,
oh
can,
man.
you can jump 11 feet. So 10 feet. So you
So-
could jump diagonally.
The guard drake can jump half his strength score because he doesn't have running. Actually, 3 plus half his strength score.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, what are you going to do, Lazane?
I guess I'll die.
No, this is what I'll let you do. I'll let you reach for the ledge. You make that jump, and if you can reach for the ledge,
Like,
which is
jump
a
over
successful athletics check, I will let you grab on and pull yourself back up.
here. Like on this side right
Mhm.
here.
If you make a straight jump over the pole and grab on, because if you see the pit is kind of like halfway through that 5 foot mark, so you make the jump, and now you have to make either and it has to be an acrobatics check or an athletics check, I'd say. And if you manage to succeed this, yes, what you do, you grasp onto the ledge as the rest of your body is in the pit, and you're pulling yourself with the most strength that you got, which is it's a. So you manage to get yourself up out of the pit. You're on the ledge now. Lance,
Another calm dash.
you hear Valethar like.
That's not.
Oh, and I'm getting a Charlie horse.
That's it.
Right. Rex. You feel these vines, tendrils, and roots come out from the pit around you. and start to gently caress you and wrap around you and pull you down. Do you resist?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make a strength check, which would just be your regular strength roll. All right. So you resist, but it becomes more firm as you disappear into the pit, into the foliage. Dr. Nada. And Lady Zan just saw this go down as well. And then Shane, I'll message you.
Good.
All right.
Can I make a perception check up here? No, we're not. We're in combat. Never mind. Yeah, I'll end my turn.
All right. You end your turn?
Yep.
Right. And then, yes, and that's all right if you got to go soon. It's now Vaelithar's turn. Let's see here. He can also attempt to do the same thing. 10. He actually has 16 strength, so he can totally make that jump. But Zan's in the way. Fuck. He could try to make it diagonally. I think he can do that. So he's gonna. But he has to make a con save first. No. He did.
Oh, there's breath doing that shit.
He still takes poison damage from being in it at the end of his turn. Land. You're essentially out of combat, Land. So I'll just hurry this up then. Lady Zan. Well, yeah. Danger's past, really. It's just Lance that's back there now. So, initiative's over. The poison passed, and
All right.
you guys go to
then
check the hole where Rax was, and he's no longer in there.
I just calmly use my strength score of 18 to jump over with no.
Perfect. Now I'm gonna move you guys all back to a bunch.
Oh, you guys didn't run back through it. That was the trick.
Should I try to? Should one of us try to like investigate the hole and see what happened?
Oh wait, where's the
Lady
guard?
Zen, she's all about nature. So, if you want
I thought the guard drake was with you guys.
You fell.
What?
you want to investigate the hole?
Yeah, we're gonna investigate the whole.
Investigate?
Mm-hmm. Literally investigation.
I'm gonna like tie a rope to a sturdy
Oh.
edge.
Very nice. So, you see there are a bunch of holes in the ground from where the roots and vines were. Do you wish to relay this onto the group?
Oh yeah. I'll tell them that there's holes from roots and vines.
All right. There's holes from roots and vines.
Can I roll for nature?
Yes, you can roll for nature. There are holes from roots and vines.
I want to know where he
Alright.
went.
I'm done
Well-
playing now, darlings. Come to me. As the maze slowly begins to wrap itself around you, almost like it's digesting you, it gets more narrow and narrow, pushing you forward. The walls behind you pushing you gradually to move forward as you go. It's just closing behind you at this point. I'm going to move you guys now. As you cross.
Aw. Did you have to make the ending freaking a puddle?
Yeah. As you cross through, wade through about ankle deep, knee
Hey,
deep water.
love it. I gotta say, that's a pretty nice maze you
You
got
find-
there.
You find yourself face to face with a woman. And it didn't pop up on your screen.
Hey, Vay, she looks like your type.
Here we go. You see a tall, 5'8" brunette woman with long, pointy elven ears and a magnificent golden brown crown quite literally what you see in this picture here. And you see some scales and boils, and she wears mostly greens and yellows in a long tapered dress. So, it's you. And she walks up to you guys. You made it through my lair. To my lair.
Killer, Lance, killer.
Whoa, hey, Land.
Hold on,
We're
hold
trying to have a respectable talk here.
little one.
Oh,
I
I
understand
thought that was
your
one of
plight.
the. Well, he normally attacks by now.
Come with me. I have things I wish to show you. Bring the body. You'll need it.
Are you sure it does smell?
She brings you to the mouth.
Where's our Drake?
He's safe. Don't you worry about Rax.
Whoa.
She walks you over to the mouth of a cave. Which I know looks like a butthole, but I could only work with so much.
I didn't think that. Now you made it. Now it's a butthole.
God damn it.
I'm just
Down
saying.
the rabbit hole we go.
So you would have had to inch your way through here, but instead you have been invited.
It's your way down the butthole.
Yep. Instead you have been invited. So just a little bit further now. Yes, here we are.
Oh, hey. Oh.
Fuck
Oh.
that up.
Another pile of gold.
As you guys see off in the distance, and I'm gonna zoom you out a little
We
bit.
can't carry any more goddamn gold.
You see a cage, a few cages, with magical auras wrapped around them. Within the cage, you see a dragonborn, and you see Rax. You also see a magnificent centerpiece that lay atop of rich cobblestone. Atop of it lie a mass hoard of which you've never seen before. That stacks 20 feet tall. And
You
in
gotta
the
look
very
great.
middle, you can see there's just this bed made of where a dragon frequently sleeps, surrounded by 4 orbs. One of them clear, one purple, one bright blue, and the other dark, illuminating shadows. Now, do not be alarmed, my lovelies. You should be out of danger now.
Should?
Yes, that is, depending on how this conversation goes. So,
We just kind of want to go back to Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate, you say? I can take you there, easily. Just say
we,
the word.
We like Rax back, though.
But first, I need something from you.
What'd you have in mind?
She walks over to her scrying orb over here. And she says, I have been watching you for some time now.
Well, that's not creepy.
No, it's not. It's for learning purposes. And my own benefit. What I've seen is that you are formidable. Though you have had a couple fall, you've always managed to come back around. This was somewhat of a test. If you could make it through my hedge maze, I figured you might be able to do me a favor. As she walks up to Brosho, she says, it's a shame. You may have killed my son, but you are a magnificent being. And she pulls
Mouth drops.
She pulls out a green scale, and she looks at it. She looks to you and says, do you wish to bring your friend back?
Well, of course.
Not if I
Yes.
can have that green scale.
I have a bunch of green scales.
I can do this for you, you know. But you will be indebted to me.
Wait, wasn't it? Wait, did you just say it was your son?
Yes.
Yeah, bring him back to life anyway.
Wait, you don't want to bring your son back to life?
That's not what I said, darling. Do you want your friend to live?
Do you want your son to live?
Yeah, I agree. You're rude.
She's looking. She's like holding her hand over Brosho right now.
You know, you bring it back to life, and then we'll maybe think about it. Deal?
Here's the deal. And as she says this, you watch as her body starts to distort. as she
God.
morphs into that of the largest dragon you have ever seen.
Well, we could have brought him back to life, and we fucked that up.
You see, you
There's a
are
trap.
in my lair now. As hedges close off all around you. I'm not gonna actually put them on the fucking map.
I got it.
Do you wish for your friend to be restored to life?
Yeah,
At what
yeah.
cost?
Yeah, sure. No, shut up. It's a dragon. We already lost.
I wish.
We're all in dragon range. We're done.
It's okay. I know green dragons. They love to
Do-
make
Dr.
deals.
Dr. Nada said something. As you watch as the form shines in this dark, shadowy essence, and she reverts to her humanoid form. Speak, darling. What is it you wish to say?
At
Yeah,
what
bring back
cost?
alive.
What was that?
What price do we have to pay for bringing him back? What are we indebted to you?
She looks at the green scale in her hand, and she says, "He was my first.
Wait, that was a half
Done?
dragon?
I've." She
Wait,
looks
what?
to Lance. You have not been listening at all, my darling.
No, not really.
My son, Venom Fang.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, right.
He was
Right,
my
yeah.
firstborn. I've always
Yeah.
held a special place in my heart for him, but he was weak.
Agreed.
He went off on his own. He left the lair. But you shut him down. He flew, and you hunted him down like an animal. So I hunted you
Yeah.
down. And now,
Wow.
you work for me. As she holds her hand out, the green scale drops onto Brosho's face as this iridescent green whirlwind of energy swirls around Brosho as you watch his body lift into the air. The holes that were made from the flesh-eating critters seal, and you watch as he descends back onto the ground.
You know, I don't really see
Welcome
any
back.
kind of written up contract here
Brosho,
or legal binding documents.
now
Is Brosho back live?
you see Brosho. His face seems sunken and a little more wrinkled, his eyes bright green, and his face all the way down to his torso, as far as you can see, covered in green scales.
Can I cast Identify on him?
You don't even need
It's
to.
He's like, I'm Brosho.
It is definitely Brosho. However, Bro, right now, as you regain consciousness, I need you to roll a wisdom save.
All right. I need to get my character sheet
Yes,
back.
and
Again.
then
It's been a while.
Don't share this. Don't show anyone this. But at the very bottom of your features, there's something under your level 6 favorite enemy thing. I want you to read that and make your roll your save.
Okay.
The text under favorite enemy and
Yes.
Natural Explorer. All right.
The very bottom one.
While all this is happening, I'm whispering to Lance so quietly, "Get behind her and kill her."
I'm gonna whisper back.
So
I
go
don't
ahead and
think I
make
can do that in one round.
All right.
make your wisdom
So,
save.
and is that's the top block, right?
Yes. Your wisdom save.
Top left.
Save save.
But, like,
All right.
what's the worst she could do if we didn't do what she had? Kill Brosho?
Again?
Again.
It's all right. We still need to go to Boulder's Gate to revive him.
So, Bro walks next to this woman, and she says, "How rude of me. I never even introduced myself. My name is Venom Claw."
Oh, I hear the resemblance to Venom Fang.
Yes.
I bet there's a lot of Venom.
Oh,
you know,
I have
dragon-
one of his fangs. Would you like it?
Now, and she ignores you. Actually, no, Land, you reach for that fang, and it's gone.
What?
Yeah, who else had Venom Fang's scales?
Well, notice
I-
that
I
I
do
am mighty.
believe we
Dr.
dined
Nada,
his
your pack is now lacking those scales.
I am irritated. My bag of teeth feels mighty light.
As
I'll remove them.
Venom Claw and Brosho walk over to the Dark Orb, and she says,
Wait,
"Follow me,
even if
follow me, everyone."
Um,
And she invites you to surround the orb.
what about Rax?
Yes, actually, you actually hear the sound of like a battery shutting down, like as you see one of the cages loses its magical energy, and out walks a Dragonborn, and Rax as well freely walks aside this Dragonborn.
Oh, hey, who are you? Nice to meet you.
What? It is Venom Claw turns around, and she says, "You." As oh, actually, I'm sorry. I completely forgot to tell you the most important feature of this game. If you look up, it was a solid cavern, but you see an adult dragon-sized hole in the roof of the cavern.
That makes sense.
Stepping out, joining you guys, you see this fellow,
Oh, creepy.
a
I like that guy.
bronze
cutie.
dragonborn.
It's like land, but
A
taller.
respectable color of dragons.
And he steps out and he says, well, I finished taking my nap now. The teleportation circle's over there, right? And he points just like in this direction to Venom Claw, and she says, listen, I don't know how you just did that, but yes, the teleportation circle is over there. And he just goes, okay, and he just walks away.
Oh, hey, can we have a chat?
Can we come with you?
Except he walks up to the hedge and he's like, as the focus goes back, Venifang says, now, as I was showing you, you peer into the dark orb, and it reveals an empty camp. As she hovers her hand over the orb, you see a black half-dragon. Yes, I'm just wrapping it up now, but you see a black half-dragon in a caravan headed towards Baldur's Gate. It flashes to the raider camp, now empty. Flashes once more to Greenest, in ruin, burning. Again.
Oh, yep, already been there.
Oh, they solved a lot of our debt problems.
It shines again to Burdusk, burning. To Candlekeep, burning. The countryside outside of Baldur's Gate. Smoke plumes, random villages, burning.
That's fucking shitty.
And she turns to you. Now,
I get it. You want us to stop him.
I may be of chromatic kind, but I do not wish to serve the Dragon Queen. If anything, she should serve me. I'm not a fool. I didn't wind up in the pits of hell in Avernus. And she spits. So, you, adventurers, you are now my claw. You are an extension of me, and I shall be watching. Go with the foolish bronze one. Make your way to Baldur's Gate. You'll hear from me again. As the hedges disappear, you guys watch as she turns back into this magnificently large beast of a dragon and sits atop her roost as she plants herself firmly within her hoard. Now, leave me, and do not return unless I say so. It
Got you, boss.
is then she points you in the direction of this friend.
Come along, Rax.
Brosho will give her a friendly wave on the way out.
Thank you.
Bye.
And the bronze dragonborn walks out just ahead of you. However, you do notice he has a tail.
You cut out.
You do notice this dragonborn has a tail.
Hey, what's your name?
Oh,
Mr.
me?
Dragonborn?
Oh, sorry. I just crashed in here and took a nap. I woke up in a cage and I don't know. I just dispelled it. Whatever. My name is Felgalos. Nice to meet you. And he holds his hand out.
Oh, yeah, take it. I'm Lance.
Nice to meet you too. Oh, I did not mean to move Venom.
So are you gonna like replace Vay or what's going on? No.
You're funny. As he snaps his finger and the teleportation circle starts.
Well, you're clearly a better wizard than he is.
I'm no wizard.
That's
And
enough.
you guys suddenly reappear within the basement of some tavern. All of you guys, all in all. And
All right, let's blow 1,000 gold in a huge party.
you hear outside the rustle and bustle of the busy streets, and you smell the muskiness of a damp basement of a tavern, and the same teleportation circle on the other end. Felgalos turns to you and says, "Here, you can come with me. I'll show you my friends." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Well, guys, it was fun. But I gotta get
It
going.
was pretty good.
so-
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
thank you for sticking around. I know you were trying to leave 30 minutes ago. I
No,
appreciate
yeah,
you
man.
sticking it out.
Later, guys.
Good
Yes.
game.
So, guys, bro's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something's weird about him, but he's back.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? The green dragon attacks. We fight and kill it.
His pee might be green now.
And also, do you guys have
Poisonous.
do you have the music playing?
Yes.
You do? Welcome to Baldur's Gate. Thank you so much, everyone who came to watch us play tonight. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the support. Thank you to the cast for playing excellently as possible. I didn't know how you guys were going to handle the hedge maze. I didn't know if anyone was going to die. I'm glad no one did. And I'm also very glad to have the return of Bro Show and to see what you guys do next on the next episode of Forgotten Realms Adventures Horde of the Dragon Queen. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
I'm just going to let the music play to the outro.
All right. Peace.
Everyone, yeah. Have a good night, y'all. I'll annoy you on chat.